of Hampton High School. How are you today, Coach?
I'm good. I appreciate you having me on today.
Yes, sir. Excited to talk about some Hampton football. Coach, looking at last week's game versus Hazen, y'all won 44-16. What was something in that game that really clicked for y'all, that really sealed the deal in this victory?
We talked before the game, and we told the kids before the game was going to come down to the turnover margin. 5 of their 8 drives, we took the football from them, which was huge defensively. Our kids stepped up and forced fumbles, and then we were fortunate enough to be in the right spot to recover them. And then we also recovered 3 of our 5 onside attempts. So to be able to get the ball back, steal a few possessions, and then turn those into points, it gave us an opportunity to get a lead and be able to stay within ourselves and do what we wanted to do.
Coach, learning from all of that stuff these past couple weeks, I mean, you're sitting at the top of the conference right now. Coach, talk about this week's game, Baptist Prep. It's going to be a fun game. It looks like y'all are going to host them this week. They're coming into town. How does Hampton feel about this football game and even moving into the playoffs after this one?
Yeah, well, first of all, Coach Purdy and his staff do a great job at that prep. Their kids are very well coached. They're disciplined. They're really good schematically. They do a lot on both sides of the ball. And if you look at we preach to our kids this week, don't look at the record. Look at how they played the top of our league, and they played all 3 playoff teams in our league. With the Postgame against Poe, and they got beat by 7. They were down neck and neck with Bearden going into late into the fourth quarter and turned the football over in the red area, and then had a really close one with Carlisle going into the fourth quarter as well before Carlisle got some separation. So they're well coached. They do things well. Quarterback's a very athletic kid. He's dangerous. We're preaching our kids all week long. Is Thursday matters. More than anything, we can't look ahead. We've got a big game in front of us, and we got an opportunity to win a conference championship down here for the 3rd time in the last 25 years. So it's something we don't want to take lightly, and it's something that we're hammering. And we're going to get our kids' best effort Thursday night. I know that they'll rise to the occasion they have all year, and we're just looking forward to kicking off at 7 on Thursday.
Yes, sir. Well, yeah, it will be a fun Thursday game, a little different this week. But, Coach, we are excited to watch y'all on Thursday. We appreciate your time. Looking across the entire state of Arkansas in high school football, there are going to be a lot of big games this week, but always good to hear about some small-town football and the excitement that it brings. We got to hear about Zach Watson from Elkins and their team, and we got to hear from Chris Hill, El Dorado, earlier in the show in the Class 6A. But there's going to be a lot of fun games this week. But come right back as we look at the Hatcher Agency Big Game of the Week.
The electric cooperatives got its start lighting Arkansas, and we continue to meet that demand with every resource we can deliver. We're powering your life where you live every single day through one of 17 local cooperatives, each unique, always united, and in your community. Our mission? To provide reliable, affordable, and responsible power to every corner of Arkansas. It's the local hometown cooperative way, because we're better connected together. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.
It's time for a road trip to Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas, home to the legendary thermal waters giving Hot Springs its name. This unique mountain town features historic bathhouses, hiking trails, biking trails, a 4-story treehouse, roller coasters, a casino, horse races, bathtub races, an interactive science museum, fishing, boating, parades, a bustling downtown, and a peaceful vista overlooking it all. Hot Springs, Arkansas. It's time for a road trip. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
More students are turning to UA Little Rock because we're leading the way in making college affordable for all Arkansans. With a Pell Grant, the Arkansas Academic Challenge Scholarship, and our half-off scholarship, you can get a college degree without debt. Don't qualify for Pell? No problem. We have options to help you affordably earn a 4-year degree. With scholarships and campus jobs, we're removing barriers for all. That's the Trojan Guarantee. Expect more with UA Little Rock.
My primary care provider helps me make better decisions about my physical and mental health.
They're the first person I talk to if I have any questions about infections, medications, or any other health concerns. And most insurance companies don't charge you for having annual wellness checks.
With them, I have the help I need to stay on top of my health game.
There are many reasons to have a primary care provider, but if you're not getting regular checkups, you're not getting a complete picture of your overall health. Visit chistvincent.com to find a primary care provider.
We all have our traditions, from Friday night lights to Saturday morning hunts. These are the traditions we pass down to the next generation. Now, we might have hung up our cleats a long time ago, but come tomorrow morning, you still put on our camo and hunter orange. Because some traditions last a lifetime. Get your hunting license and enjoy a season of memories, both on the field and in the woods. This message is brought to you by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Hunt natural.
Power plus speed plus exhilaration equals the fabulous English sports car, the Lotus Emira. You want it. You need it. Play this month at Saracen Casino and qualify for the drawing on Saturday, October 25th. Incomparable, captivating, intoxicating. Lotus Emira, the world's best-sounding automobile. It can be yours from Lotus of Nashville and Saracen Casino.
Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Did you know that Henderson State University offers a nurturing classroom environment with caring faculty who will invest in your career success? You can learn a lot at Henderson. Come check us out. Visit hsu.edu/getready for additional information. Did you know that Henderson State University offers the only aviation degree in Arkansas? You can learn a lot at Henderson. Come fly with us. Visit hsu.edu/aviation for additional information.
Life's complicated. Your checking account shouldn't be. At Simmons Bank, we keep banking simple, with you in mind. Get paid early. Avoid fees. Bank from anywhere. Everything you need, nothing you don't. Choose your account and open online in minutes. Visit SimmonsBank.com to learn more. Member FDIC. All accounts subject to approval. Restrictions apply.
What does it feel like to know it matters to others how you're doing? What's weighing on your mind? That you're happy right now, that your body's healthy, and that those around you are taken care of too. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind. So you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
College dreams come true at the University of Central Arkansas, especially now with the UCA commitment. This new program provides a debt-free pathway for tuition and fees for Arkansas students whose families earn $100,000 or less a year. And that impacts everything. It's fewer barriers and endless opportunities. Welcome to Bear Country. Learn more about the UCA commitment at uca.edu.
Welcome back to the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day Show. And we just looked at Rex's Road to the Rock rankings, and we are very appreciative of Rex Nelson and even Richard Atkinson as he is helping out later on tonight, Friday night, on the Simmons Bank Scoreboard Show later tonight, 10 o'clock to midnight. We'll talk about that later. But I want to go ahead and talk about the Hatcher Agency Big Game of the Week. This is going.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Coach St. John's Field Centennial Bank Stadium. For tonight's game, we'd like to take a few moments to recognize our graduating seniors 2026. We'll begin with our football seniors. Jalen Alexander has played football for 8 years. Jalen is being escorted by Eli Cunningham and Javion Alexander. Stephon Blankenship has played football for 3 years. Stephon is being escorted by Stephon Blankenship Sr. and Delicia Blankenship. Eric Walker Jr. has played football for 12 years and being escorted by Eric Blocker Sr. and Allison Robinson. Terentius Brown Jr. has played football for 13 years. TJ is being escorted by Terentius Brown Sr., Swan Allen, and Alexandria Allen. Kenneth Douglas played football for 3 years. Kenneth is being escorted by Tawanda Wright and DeAndre Wright. Andrew Embry, III, has played football for 6 years, being escorted by Andrew Embry Jr. and Tamika Embry. Randy Asubio has played football for 8 years. Randy is being escorted by Lena Casaro. Kamari Fisher has played football for 14 years. Kamari is being escorted by Valencia Hunter and Kamaya Davis. Desmond Golden played football for 5 years. Desmond is being escorted by Randy Golden and Tina Robinson. Javon Hare played football for 6 years. Javon is being escorted by Sierra Hare. Quintavious Hollis played football for 12 years. He is being escorted by his grandpa, Tommy Watkins, and mother, Laprita Johnson. Jaquez Jordan has played football for 3 years. Jaquez is being escorted by J.T. Jordan and Samantha Ison. Devontae Lockhart has played football for 5 years. Devontae is being escorted by Brittany and Charles Ewing. Clarence Mutcherson has played football for 7 years. Being escorted by Nakia Johnson and Takia Phillips. Asa Myers played football for 6 years. Asa is being escorted by Stephanie and Lionel Myers. Jermaine Owens Jr. has played football for 3 years. Jermaine is being escorted by Jermaine Owens Sr. and Destiny McNutt. Aaron Parnell has played football for 3 years. Aaron is being escorted by his mother, Marquita Moore, and brother, Jaira Schiff. Noah Wendell has played football for 9 years. Noah is being escorted by Mark Wendell and Kristen Wendell. Charlie Williams has played football for 6 years. Charlie is being escorted by Charlie Williams Jr. Senior football players, on behalf of the Jonesboro Public School District staff and administration, we'd like to thank you for your time and dedication to the Golden Hurricane football program and wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Football players, you may now exit the field to get ready for tonight's ball game. And now for our senior cross-country runners. Andy Babbitt is a senior cross-country runner, escorted by his parents, James and Tara Babbitt. Andy has run cross-country for 5 years. Kyra Pratt is a senior cross-country runner, escorted by her parents, Mark and Brandy Pratt. She has been a cross-country runner for 6 years. Hudson Copeland is a senior cross-country runner, escorted by his parents, Brian and Rhonda Copeland. Hudson has run cross country for 6 years. Jackson Hufstetler is being escorted, is a senior cross country runner and escorted by his parents, Kevin and Becky Hufstetler. Jackson has run cross country for 3 years. Luke Laws is a senior cross country runner, escorted by his father, James Laws. Luke has been a cross country runner for 5 years. Jeremiah Harris is a senior cross country runner, escorted by his mother, Tiffany Harris. Jeremiah has run cross country for 7 years. And now for our senior tennis players. Madison Engel has played tennis for 4 years. She is escorted by her mother, Dion Engel, and siblings Mackenzie and Maddox. Inslee Herringer played tennis for 2 years. Inslee is escorted by her parents, Ryan and Sarah Herringer. Chandler Jones has played tennis for 4 years. Chandler is escorted by her parents, Chris and Dan Moore. Maggie McElroy has played tennis for 2 years. Maggie is being escorted by her dad, Jeremy McElroy, and mom, Brittany Brimhall. James Willett has played tennis for 4 years. James is escorted by his parents, Jason and Wanda Willett. And now for our senior golfers. Noah Reed has been a 3-year member of the JHS golf team. Noah is being escorted by his parents, Bo and Jessica Reed. Will Spikes has been a 4-year member of the JHS golf team. Will is being escorted by his parents, Wes and Shelley Spikes. Seniors, on behalf of the Jonesboro Public Schools Administration and staff and fans, we thank you for your time and dedication to your respective sports, and we wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Once a hurricane, always a hurricane. You may now leave the field.
Good evening. Tonight we would like to honor our seniors from the Jonesboro Band. These students have been members of our program for the last 6 years and have put in countless hours through practicing their instruments, rehearsals, private lessons, and providing our community with unforgettable musical performances. We look forward to seeing everything these amazing young people will accomplish to the end of this school year and beyond. Jaslyn Crumley is being escorted by Carrie and Charles Christensen. Sophia De Lucina is being escorted by Gutenberg and Angela De Lucina. Xavier Donaldson is being escorted by Tamika Donaldson and David Johnson. Jacob Elam. Jacob is being escorted by Ben Elam and Florence Elam. Ben Alube. Ben is being escorted by Patricia Decker. Cadence Folden. Cadence is being escorted by Jeremy and Jenny Folden. Jackson Foley. Jackson is being escorted by Heather Foley. Kata Guerrero. Kata is being escorted by Cesar Guerrero and Mara Juarez and Andre Guerrero. Amia Hall. Amia is being escorted by Geisha Hall. Mark Hernandez. Mark is being escorted by Maria, Mauricio, and Kenny Hernandez. Conrad Hilgeford. Conrad is being escorted by Tom and Courtney Hilgeford. Rayford Engel. Rayford is being escorted by Chris Engel and Erica Asford. Tyler Kittleweeson. Tyler is being escorted by Pete and Dara Kittleweeson. Michael Manning. Michael is being escorted by Charles Manning. Ivan Martinez. Ivan is being escorted by Alfredo Muniz. Keely Maxwell. Keely is being escorted by Jamar Maxwell, Kara Maxwell, and Tristan Maxwell. Jakyla McCarroll. Jakyla is being escorted by Kimberly McCarroll, Jaquela McCarroll, and Charles Robinson Sr. Matthew McCoy. Matthew is being escorted by Tony and Danielle McCoy. Colin Miller. Colin is being escorted by Ross and Lindy Miller. Mackenzie Mitchell. Mackenzie is being escorted by Shauna Washington. Madison Moody. Madison is being escorted by Crystal Moody and Ronnie Solomon. Karen Osorio. Karen is being escorted by Miguel Osorio, Rocio Kalila, and Samantha Osorio. William Palmer. William is being escorted by Sherry Palmer. Damian Perrigan. Damian is being escorted by David Perrigan and Jamelia Tyndall. Cameron Pfeiffer. Cameron is being escorted by Jennifer Hughes and Corey Pfeiffer. Anaria Riggins Kirby. Anaria is being escorted by Donisha Riggins and Joshua Kirby Sr. Chelsea Rivas. Chelsea is being escorted by Cynthia Villarreal and Vicente Rivas. Zareth Rodriguez. Zareth is being escorted by Magali and Orvilla Rodriguez. Charlie Stegall. Charlie is being escorted by Justine Stegall and Brent Stegall. Jameson Turner. Jameson is being escorted by Brandon and James Turner. Michaela Wilkerson. Michaela is being escorted by Amber Wolf and Nick Palmer. Amaria Wilson. Amaria is being escorted by Tandra Skills and Nicholas Wilson. Steven Rodriguez. Steven is being escorted by Marina Rodriguez and Jose Rodriguez. Please give all of our seniors from the Jonesboro Band another round of applause. Yay!
We'd like to thank all the Jonesboro Band seniors for their time and dedication to the Jonesboro Band program, and wish them all their best in future endeavors.
recovered from that ankle injury. 752 receiving yards this season, 8 touchdown receptions this year for junior Cam Davis. You also have at wide receiver sophomore Jalen Hurd. In the backfield, it's senior running back, downtown T.J. Brown. T.J. Brown, 1,168 rushing yards this season, 18 touchdowns, also has 2 reception touchdowns on the season. He had 137 yards, a TD last week. And then you have senior quarterback Asa Myers. Asa Myers could cross the 2,000-yard passing mark this season. He's at 1,955 yards, 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions this season for him. That is your offense. On the other side of the football for West Memphis, you're going to have across that line Bryce Palter, Kobe Burdo, and Colby Stackhouse. You also have Demetrius Kraft and Michael Roden. At linebacker, Carcel Miller, Darian Key, and then we have in the backfield Braden Bass, Ashton Clark, Emmanuel Gatewood, and Elijah Magruder. On defense for the Jonesboro Hurricanes, senior Eric Blocker. Eric Blocker has 4 sacks this season and 2 forced fumbles. Senior defensive lineman Desmond Golden, junior defensive lineman Kylan Dixon, senior linebacker Kenneth Douglas, and then you also have senior linebacker Noah Wendell, who committed to Ouachita Baptist University this week. And then again, as Coach George says, first time ever playing this position was this year, and Noah Wendell has 92 tackles this season, 10.5 tackles last week, and 9.5 tackles for a loss this season. Again, committed to OBU is senior linebacker Noah Wendell. You also have sophomore linebacker Cordarius Thomas, and then moving on to that defensive back core, senior defensive back Jaquez Jordan. He has 55 tackles this season and is always a threat in the defensive backfield. You have senior defensive back Clarence Mutcherson, junior defensive back Javian Alexander, senior defensive back Randy Eusebio, and senior defensive back Jalen Alexander. Jalen Alexander has 52 tackles, second on that Jonesboro defense, and 4 interceptions this season. Moving on to our special teams, you have kicker Alex Glomsky, 3 for 3 in extra points, and 0 for 1 in field goals last week on the road at El Dorado. You also have place kicker Christian Moreno. Deep snapper for the Jonesboro special teams will be Colton Armstrong. To return, we'll have T.J. Brown, Jaquez Jordan, and Angel Felix. And that rounds out your starting lineups for the Jonesboro Hurricane as well. And then on the offensive side of the football for West Memphis, you're going to have across that line Dallas Harris, Ethan Robinson, Colby Stackhouse, who plays both sides of the football, Colby Burdo, and Austin White. At wide receiver, you'll have Jarrell Dooley, a senior, 6 foot tall, 185 pounds. You also have another senior there, Elijah Magruder. You have Malik Cummings as a wide receiver. He's a senior, and Kevius Wood is also a senior for them. At quarterback, sophomore Andrew Clay. And then you have at running back, number 22, senior Carlos Williams. That's our starting lineups. You are listening to the First National Bank pregame show. Our pregame coverage is brought to you by First National Bank, where they put you first always. Coming up next on the First National Bank pregame show, we're going to take a look at some season stats for this Jonesboro squad, plus run you around those 6A standings and how Jonesboro can host that home playoff game next week, the potential playoff seeding implications going on tonight. You're listening to Jonesboro Hurricane football on the EAB Sports Network.
Jonesboro High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Where there
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Centennial Bank Stadium, Cooksey Johns Field, on the academies of Jonesboro High School. We'd like to welcome our guests from West Memphis and thank everyone for being here this evening. The Arkansas Activities Association reminds us to be respectful. No vulgar or abusive language or disorderly conduct is allowed. Remember, this is just a game, and these are student athletes giving their best. Let's set the right example. At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats for the pledge of allegiance. followed by a moment of silence and the playing of our national anthem. Also, presentation of colors by the Jonesboro High School Naval Junior ROTC Color Guard, Lieutenant Commander Cameron Freeman, Lieutenant Junior Grade Edwin Rodriguez, Ensign Barrett Browning, and Ensign Mackenzie Burns. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now for a moment of silence. Thank you. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. Tonight's national anthem will be performed by the Jonesboro Band under the direction of Mr. Bryce Evans. Please remain standing for the playing of the Jonesboro High School alma mater.
Defensively, Noah Wendell, who committed this week to Ouachita Baptist University, never played the linebacker position before this year, leads Jonesboro in tackles with 92. He could easily cross that 100 mark this evening. Jaquez Jordan has 55. Jalen Alexander has 52. He's also led the team with 4 interceptions. Kenneth Douglas has 49.5, and Clarence Mutcherson has 3 interceptions on the year. All right, let's get you into that 6A East playoff picture and standings. As we said, Jonesboro controls their destiny a little bit, and I should clarify, it's not a straight up and down deal, but it's pretty simple to understand. Jonesboro needs to win tonight against West Memphis. If they take care of business, they're playing a winless West Memphis team, but they cannot be overlooked. What they need to happen is if they win tonight, they just need Marion to lose on the road at Benton. Benton is leading the 6A East. They have played very well this season, and Benton is definitely the favorite in that game. Looking down those 6A East standings, Benton is 7-2 and 5-1 on the season. Sylvan Hills is 8-1, 5-1. Remember, Sylvan Hills didn't win a game last season, if you will remember that. But they've somehow found a way to be in command and tied for first place in the 6A East. El Dorado's 6-3, 4-2. Marion 6-3, 4-2. Jonesboro's 4-5, 3-3. But Jonesboro holds the head-to-head over Marion after the victory on the road at Marion 2 weeks ago. Sheridan's 3-6 and 2-4, and Little Rock Catholic is 2-7 and 1-5. Of course, West Memphis is winless, 0-9 and 0-6. So that is the deal tonight. But what you need to focus on as a Hurricane fan is that if Jonesboro wins and Marion loses at Benton, then Jonesboro will host a playoff game here at Centennial Bank Stadium, Cooksey Johns Field next week. If they lose, they will be the 5 seed. They will go on the road to the 4 seed in the West. And again, that looks like they'll play some combination of what will likely be, if they win the game, Van Buren or Fort Smith Southside. But we'll keep an eye on that. We're definitely going to keep an eye on that Marion-Benton score because you'd love to have a home game here in the first round of the playoffs. This concludes our first National Bank pregame show. When we come back, it's Jonesboro Hurricane football on senior night. You're listening to Jonesboro Hurricane football on the EAB Sports Network.
Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center, professional, convenient, reliable. Find Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document system dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
You are listening to Jonesboro Hurricane football on the EAB Sports Network from the NEA broadcast position here at Jonesboro High School. NEA Baptist Healthcare for the next century. Blake Gwynn in for Bud Schropel. Bud recovering from open heart surgery, but he's going to try to get back to you, so we need a Canes win so we can get him here at home. So you will have Bud Schropel back, and you will not have to put up with me for very much longer. But it's been fun being here with you. Jonesboro about set for opening kickoff here at Centennial Bank Stadium, Cooksey Johns Field. West Memphis deferred to the second half, so they will kick off for the Hurricanes to start this game. Again, it is senior night. Jonesboro needing a win and a Marion loss at Benton to get a home playoff game here next week. And with a loss or a Marion win, they would go on the road to face the 4 seed of the 6A West. So we are set for opening kickoff on senior night here at Jonesboro as the Canes look to snap a 2-game losing skid. Back deep to receive is T.J. Brown. Caden Hawkins also coming onto the field, and he is back as well. West Memphis lined up for the opening kickoff. The whistle blows, and toe is about to meet leather here at Centennial Bank Stadium, Cooksey Johns Field, and the opening kickoff is away. It is picked up at the 25-yard line by Jonesboro. Running out to the left-hand side, past the 35 to the 40, reverses course. He is finally taken down at around the 45-yard line, but it is a nice return for Jaden Brown as he took the kickoff at the 25, returns it for about 15 yards, and that's where Jonesboro will start their opening drive. Good field position for Jonesboro to get things started. You'll see senior quarterback Asa Myers coming out for Jonesboro. He's looking to cross the 2,000-yard passing mark this season. 1955 is where he stands, 15 touchdowns on the year. The ball is spotted at the Jonesboro 48. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Myers in the gun. Some shifting. 2 linemen go out to the left. We've got 2 diamond formations on either side in a trick play formation. Pass goes out left-hand side to Cam Davis, breaks 1 tackle, crosses midfield, and is finally taken down into West Memphis territory. So some trickeration for Jonesboro to start things out as they move 2 linemen out to either side into a diamond formation, and Cam Davis has Jonesboro 1 yard short of a touchdown. Second down play incoming. It's 2nd down and 1. Jonesboro back in the same formation. Pass goes again to Davis. Exact same play. Davis picks up the first down plus some, and that's going to be a new set of downs incoming for Jonesboro. An interesting formation for Jonesboro, but 2 plays, and they've got a first down. They're now in West Memphis territory. The ball will be on the 37 of the Blue Devils. Snap goes to Myers. Myers hands off to T.J. Brown. Brown got room to run, breaks 2 tackles. He's gone. Jonesboro takes it to the house as T.J. Brown with a 37-yard touchdown. Great start for Jonesboro. T.J. Brown, 1,100 yards rushing on the season, and he takes this one 37 yards to the house. And there's a flag on the extra point try. It's going to be a half a distance penalty on an offsides on the Blue Devils. Alex Glomsky on to attempt to make it 7-0. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is away, and it's good. Glomsky makes the extra point. That makes it 7-0 Jonesboro. So T.J. Brown makes short work of it as the Hurricanes get a quick score here against the Blue Devils, and they're off and running. 37 yards. The drive that started on the 48 was a 52-yard touchdown drive for Jonesboro that capped off a 37-yard touchdown from downtown. T.J. Brown took one downtown, and Jonesboro's off and running here on senior night, 7-0. Just what the doctor ordered when you're fighting for a home game in the playoffs. Just a few seconds into the game, and you're already off and running. Jonesboro's out to kick off. Glomsky will kick off for the Canes. Back deep to receive for the Blue Devils is senior running back Carlos Williams. Also, Martavius Sanders joins him back there. So Glomsky backs up a few steps and he gets set. And the kick is short. It's to the 35, picked up by the Blue Devils. Special teams swarming. He breaks free of a couple of tackles. He's headed towards midfield. He's across midfield past the 45. There's a flag down. He's pushed out of bounds just short of the Jonesboro 40. Jonesboro swarmed in quick on the short kick, but looked like Williams broke a couple of tackles. We'll see what the flag is. There's a sideline warning on West Memphis, so that will not affect the return. So it's good field position for West Memphis to get things started. Looks like the spot is going to be on the Jonesboro 41. Jonesboro defense, again led by senior Noah Wendell, the Ouachita Baptist commit. He'd be number 25 for those of you live streaming. West Memphis is in the pistol formation. Play steps up, changes the play call. Motion to the left-hand side for the Blue Devils. Fakes the handoff, pass over the middle, and it's caught. Breaks 2 tackles, and he's gone to the house. Kevius Wood has put the West Memphis on the board. It's a 41-yard pass play from Andrew Clay to Kevius Wood. And that didn't take long at all. Blue Devils respond immediately. It was a pass over the middle on the slant route to Kevius Wood. And West Memphis has a chance to tie this game. Kick is up, and it's no good, so it's going to stay 7-6. Jonesboro's going to hang on to the 1-point lead, but Andrew Clay has hit Kevius Wood on a 41-yard touchdown pass up the middle. Wood broke a couple of tackles, and it's 7-6 Jonesboro. So Jonesboro, a lot of momentum early, and it didn't take very long for West Memphis to respond. We've got 11 minutes left to play in this first quarter, and already a lot has happened. Jonesboro does still lead at 7-6 after the mixed extra point. It's one of those areas where having a guy like Alex Glomsky, as Jonesboro does, very, very important. But it's a one-play drive for West Memphis. To pull within 1. Again, Jonesboro seeking home field advantage with a win tonight and a Marion loss at Benton. We'll be tracking that score this evening, but you got to take care of business. West Memphis has come out early in this one. West Memphis squares away the kick, and the kick is up from Braden Baker. Picked up by the Canes at the 25, dances around to the 30, and finally taken down right there at the 30. It was Angel Feliz on the reception. He picked up about 5 more yards, and that's where Jonesboro will start their next drive. Jonesboro has it on their own 30. On the last drive, they ran 3 plays, and then T.J. Brown took it 37 yards to the house to make it 7-0. Myers fakes the handoff, hits Cam Davis on the right side. Davis got some space, picks up the first down, and runs out of bounds, and he's picked up a new set of downs for Jonesboro. Looked like he was run out of bounds at the 44-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 Jonesboro. They like to go up tempo after they pick up a first down. So Myers rushes to the line. He's got Brown in the backfield, trips out to the right, single receiver out to the left-hand side. Handoff goes to Brown. Brown runs it up the middle, gets past the line of scrimmage, and gains about 3 yards up the middle. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 7 for Jonesboro. And they're on their own 47. Jonesboro right back at it. 2 receivers right, 1 left, 1 in the slot. Fakes the handoff. It's a heave. Left-hand side. Davis tries to run underneath it, and the pass is incomplete. Asa Myers threw one out to the left-hand side. Davis tried to run underneath it, but there was good coverage from the Blue Devils, and it's 3rd down and 7 now from Jonesboro from their 47. Myers set and ready to receive the 3rd down snap. Jonesboro's going to change the play. Myers gets the signal. Brown shifts from the right side to the left. Myers takes the snap, fakes the handoff, fires over the middle. The pass is complete to Jalen Hurd, and that's a new set of downs coming for Jonesboro. It's a 15-yard pass play from Asa Myers to Jalen Hurd. Jonesboro's now in the Blue Devils territory on the 39. 1st and 10 incoming. Myers hands it off to Brown. Brown shuffles out to his right-hand side, picks up 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down now for Jonesboro. 2nd and 8 incoming for the Canes. They lead 7-6. 10 minutes left. It's a bad snap. The ball's on the ground, and Myers just has to fall on it. It looked like the snap may have hit the center. Either he lost the grip on it or it hit him in the behind, one of the two. Myers makes the smart move and just falls on it. So a busted play backs Jonesboro up behind the chains. It's going to be 3rd down and 13 now. The ball is on the Blue Devils' 42. Myers awaits the snap. Motion from the left-hand side with Kamari Fisher. Myers is going to throw, zips it left-hand side. The pass is incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down and long now for Jonesboro. We'll see if they're in 4-down territory. Jonesboro has occasionally backed up and let Myers kick it in this situation. Jonesboro's 4th and long from the Blue Devils' 42. The offense is on the field, but again, sometimes Myers will drop back to kick. Myers is joined by Brown in the backfield. 4th down and long play incoming. Myers takes it, fakes the handoff. He's going to fire. Deep pass over the center. Cam Davis tracking it down. Touchdown, Jonesboro. Asa Myers sends one to the roof, and it rains down on Cam Davis, and Jonesboro has extended their 1-point lead. A 42-yard connection between Asa Myers and Cam Davis. And Jonesboro's extended their lead. You like scoring. Get in the car and head to Centennial Bank Stadium, Cooksey Johns Field. Glomsky on to attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. So Jonesboro now has a 14-6 lead here in the first quarter. There's still 9 minutes and 15 seconds left. And just like that, Asa Myers to Cam Davis for 42 yards, and we have had a score on each of the first 3 drives of this game. The first drive was a 37-yard touchdown run from T.J. Brown to make it 7-0. Then West Memphis answered a 1-score drive, 41-yard pass play from Andrew Clay to Cavius Woods to make it 7-6 after the missed extra point. And then on the third drive of the game, Jonesboro's second drive, a 42-yard pass completion as Asa Myers sent one up in the air and Cam Davis tracked it down, 14-6 Jonesboro. And that is where we stand. So Jonesboro will kick back off to West Memphis. Jonesboro's last kickoff was not exactly what you were looking for if you're Tyler George's crew. The kick was short by design, but then there was about a 30-yard return for Carlos Williams. And so we'll see what Jonesboro decides to do on this one. Klomsky puts the ball on the tee. Glad you were here with us tonight, senior night. Jonesboro Hurricane football on the EAB Sports Network. Blake Gwynn here at the NEA Baptist broadcast position. Jonesboro High School, NEA Baptist Healthcare for the next century. Klomsky's ready to kick. And the kick is away. It is short. Bounces a couple of times, and it's picked up by Williams at the 25. He dances around and is finally tackled past the 30, but good coverage by the Jonesboro special teams unit to down him right there and make the tackle. So West Memphis will start the drive in their own territory right around the 32-yard line. And we'll see if Jonesboro defense can get the first stop of the game. Be first down and 10 for West Memphis. From the Blue Devils 32. West Memphis gets the call from the sideline. Sophomore quarterback Andrew Clay relays in the play. Carlos Williams is in the backfield. He's a senior running back. Motion, two guys go from right to left for the Blue Devils. Whistle blows, the play ready, and we've got a stoppage from the line judge. We'll see what this is. Not sure what happened. Looked like the play was set, and West Memphis sent two guys in motion. Shouldn't be anything illegal there. There's no flags down, but there's a discussion between the referee and the line judge. Line judge blew the whistle right after that motion from West Memphis. Looks like whatever discussion happened has been taken care of, and we're now ready to go. Waiting on an announcement from the referee. Not sure what that was. 9:09 left to play. Jonesboro leads 14-6, and West Memphis is opening drive number 4 of this game. First down and 10 from the Blue Devil 32. Let's try this again. Not sure what happened there. See if West Memphis runs the same play. They've got a diamond formation. Two guys go in motion. It is the same play. Carlos Williams in the backfield for the Blue Devils along with Andrew Clay, the quarterback. Clay fakes the handoff, passes it out left-hand side. Pass is complete on the bubble screen, and he picks up about 8 yards down to the Blue Devils 40, and it's going to be second and short incoming for West Memphis. Pass was complete to Cavius Woods. Woods already has a touchdown for West Memphis in this one on the 41-yard completion on the previous drive. Second down and about 3 incoming for the Blue Devils. Clay set in the pistol formation. Snap is away, hands it to Williams. Williams goes up the middle, picks up the first down, and is taken down near the Blue Devils 45, so a new set of downs coming for West Memphis. West Memphis gets the new play. They run some semblance of up-tempo that is not extremely quick, but they're ready to go again. First down and 10 from their own 41. Motion from left to right. Clay ready for the snap. Snap is away. Handoff goes to Williams. Williams has a hole through the right-hand side, and a nice gain on first down has West Memphis gaining on it. It's going to bring up second down and 3 now for West Memphis. They've crossed over into Jonesboro territory. They're on the Jonesboro 46. Clay gets the call for the Blue Devils. Substitutions incoming. Jonesboro sets on defense. Blue Devils set on offense. Pistol formation for the Blue Devils. Clay takes the handoff, hands it off to Williams. Williams bounces around to the right-hand side. Jonesboro defense steps up big and makes the stop. No gain on the play for Williams. Kenneth Douglas jumped in there and made the tackle, and it's third down and 2 now for West Memphis. Good stop for the Jonesboro D. They stepped up and stopped the gap. We'll see what West Memphis has ready for them on third down. Third down and 2 from the Jonesboro 46. Fakes the handoff to Williams. Pass goes up the middle. It's complete. They've got the first down plus. That's Woods Jr. again. And it's a 10-yard pass completion. Andrew Clay hits Cavius Woods, who's already got 1 touchdown tonight, picks up a new set of downs for the Blue Devils, and they're off and running now on this drive. Third down conversion for the Blue Devils has it first and 10 from the Jonesboro 34. Shotgun formation for the Blue Devils. Williams is out to the left-hand side for Clay. Changes the call, and now they're ready. Handoff goes to Williams. Williams is met in the backfield. Q Hollis got into the backfield and blew that play up, and it's a tackle for loss for Jonesboro. It's going to be 2nd down and 11 now for West Memphis. They're now behind the chains after his stop. Let's see if Jonesboro can bring the pressure once again. Williams getting the heavy workload in the backfield for the Patriots. Sophomore quarterback Andrew Clay makes the call. Williams in the backfield, trips to the left for the Patriots. Jonesboro shows the blitz, and may have an offside on Jonesboro as Jonesboro showed the blitz and may have gotten too aggressive. Nope, they call a false start on West Memphis, so that was the cause of the offsides, was the false start. So that's a 5-yard penalty, and West Memphis is going backwards. Going to be 2nd and about 15 for West Memphis now. They're on the Jonesboro 41. Should be an obvious passing down for West Memphis. They showed pass before the false start, and we'll see what they have. 2 receivers on each side. Williams in the backfield with Clay. Jonesboro shows blitz again. It's going to be a passing play. Pass out right-hand side to Clay. Clay takes it, crosses the 40-yard line, but nowhere near even the original line of scrimmage. Is another good stop for the Jonesboro D. Brings up 3rd down and long for the Patriots. 5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Jonesboro leads 14-6. 3rd down and 12 coming up for West Memphis. They make a couple of substitutions. Marcellus Smith comes into the game. Carlos Williams is going to be in the backfield with the quarterback Andrew Clay. You got Woods out to the left-hand side. Motion goes for left-hand side, right to left. Now they've got trips to the left, do the Blue Devils. And a timeout is going to be called by Tyler George as the defense didn't make the adjustment he was looking for. We're going to take the timeout with him. You're listening to Jonesboro Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network.
To go to Wings to Go. TVs everywhere and variety of wings. From mild to, well, really hot. Just about any flavor you can imagine. Burgers, catfish, shrimp, tenders, salads, great food and atmosphere. Not to mention the sides and desserts and other stuff. 2 locations on Alexander and on Parkwood off Red Wolf. For 25 years, Wings to Go is the original and best place for wings in Jonesboro. Well, we think it is anyway. Wings to Go. Sports and wings. Life is good. WingsToGo.HungerRush.com for online ordering, DoorDash available, and Wacky Wednesday with 75-cent boneless wings.
Welcome back to Jonesboro Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network. Jonesboro taking on West Memphis here this evening. West Memphis has 3rd and long coming up from the Jonesboro 41. They are set and ready to go after the Jonesboro timeout. West Memphis drops back to pass. The pressure is on. Clay scrambles away but just runs out of bounds, and he's tackled into the Jonesboro bench, and it's going to bring up a 4th and long for West Memphis. He got past the original line of scrimmage, I believe, before he was pushed out of bounds, but it's going to be 4th down and about 8 for the Blue Devils. 4th down and 8. Looks like West Memphis is going to keep their offense on the field. They're on the Jonesboro 38. Here's the 4th down play. Big early play in this first quarter. Clay drops back to pass, fires over the middle. The pass is intercepted by Randy Eusebio. The pass went over the middle and missed the wide receiver. And Randy Eusebio, the senior defensive back, picked it off, and Jonesboro forces the 4th down stop. Randy Eusebio got underneath it. It was a 4th down play, so the interception actually gives Jonesboro a little worse field position, but credit Randy Eusebio for being right in the right spot. You're not going to get upset with a guy for aggression. So Jonesboro's going to take over at their own 20. They're ready to go. Myers to pass. Myers fires left-hand side. Cam Davis tries to come back to get it, and the pass is batted down by the West Memphis defense in double coverage. So it's 2nd down and 10 now for Jonesboro. After the shot play, 4:13 left to play. Jonesboro leads at 14-6. I like the aggression from this offense. They need a win. They're going to go get it. Hand off to T.J. Brown. Brown's got some room to run, breaks a couple of tackles, and he's off and running. He's got the first down plus about 20 yards, and he's down to the Jonesboro 40. And T.J. Brown is a little slow getting up after that play, and that is not at all what we want to see. He is down on the Jonesboro 45. The trainers are out to check on him. Let's take a quick break. You're listening to the Jonesboro Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network.
The home of the best new and used sports equipment in Northeast Arkansas is Play It Again Sports. If you've got quality gear you're no longer using, just bring it in. Play It Again will pay you money. Want to test out a bat before you buy? Play It Again's rental program lets you test it out. And if you decide to buy, a big chunk of that rental fee goes towards your purchase. Visit Play It Again Jonesboro on Facebook for the latest deals. And come by 2006 South Caraway. Play It Again Sports, where everybody plays.
So not a great moment at Centennial Bank Stadium. Cooksey Johns Field is leading running back T.J. Brown left with a lower body injury, looked to be on the left leg. We'll keep you updated on that one. Caden Hawkins is in for Jonesboro, and he takes the first carry and is met immediately at the line of scrimmage. Might have gained a couple of yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. T.J. Brown had a huge run up the middle that picked up a new set of downs. But then he went down at the Jonesboro 45 and then was helped off the field. So we'll keep an eye on that with him. But he has been the lifeblood of this Jonesboro offense, over 1,100 yards rushing on the season, and he is down to injury at the moment. Myers fakes the handoff to Hawkins on 2nd down, runs out to the right-hand side. Myers has some room to run, and I think there's going to be a holding penalty on Jonesboro, so this one may be irrelevant in coming back. We'll await the call, but I'm pretty sure that's what we've got here on this one. Prior to that, Myers had about a 12-yard carry that would have picked up the first down. And it is a holding on Jonesboro. D. Jamone Walker picked up the holding penalty on that one. And so it backs Jonesboro up 10 yards. It's only the second penalty of the night for either one of these teams. Jonesboro's first penalty of the night. So 2nd and long, 2nd and 10. Myers fires out left side to Davis. Davis is met immediately by the Blue Devils defense. Darian Key anticipated the bubble screen and tackles him, and Jonesboro has a 4th and eternity. 4th down and about 22 coming for Jonesboro. Hawkins is in the backfield with Brown sidelined to injury. So right now, 2 receivers out right, 2 out to the left. See what Jonesboro draws up on 4th and forever. I'm maybe 3rd down. Yeah, it's 3rd down. It's not 4th down. Excuse me. The official just signaled. So 3rd down play incoming for clarity. Myers fires one long over the center of the field, and it is incomplete. It would have been a huge shot play intended for Jamarius Jackson, but it's incomplete, and it's 4th and long now for Jonesboro. So they'll have to punt the ball away. Penalty kills that drive. A little air sucked out of the stadium with T.J. Brown, leaving to some sort of left leg injury. We're keeping an eye on how he's doing. We'll let you know he is not in the game and was not in the game on that drive. The kick is away, and it's on the ground, bobbled by West Memphis, and Jonesboro has it. A special teams turnover. The punt was bobbled, and Jalen Alexander recovers the muffed punt, and Jonesboro is in business. Jonesboro's coverage was absolutely terrific. It was dropped by West Memphis and recovered by Jonesboro. So a 4th and long flips the field in the right direction, and Jonesboro is on the Blue Devils 32. Boy, now that's a momentum swing right there on a special teams play. Myers is going to pass on first down. Pass is over the middle, and it's incomplete. Well defended by West Memphis. It's 2nd down and 10. Something exciting's happened on almost every drive. And on that last one, Jalen Alexander recovered the muff punt. Jonesboro has it on their own 32, 2nd down and 10, showing a willingness to air it out. T.J. Brown back in the game. Boy, there's some good news right there. You wanted to see that. So for everybody breathing a sigh of relief, T.J. Brown is back in the game, and he very quickly, in case you want to know if he's all right, picks up 9 yards on the carry. It is now 2nd down and 1. The immediate snap goes to Brown. Brown picks up the first down, and it's going to be 1st down and 10 now for Jonesboro. They're now in the red zone, inside of the West Memphis 20. They're at the West Memphis 19. Boy, it's good to see T.J. Brown back out there as he left with an injury on the previous drive, but he's back and he's off and running with a quick 12 yards gained right back after entering the game. Handoff goes to Brown again. Brown bounces out left-hand side, hands to the right side, cross the 10, headed towards the 5, and pushed out of bounds just shy of the 5-yard line, and Jonesboro's knocking on the door. Folks, T.J. Brown's all right, in case you were wondering. Everybody was concerned, and you didn't want to lose that guy, the 1,100-yard rusher, 18 touchdowns on the season, but he's back in action. 1st down and goal for Jonesboro. Handoff goes to Brown again. Brown bounces right up the middle, but he's met by a host of Blue Devils. No gain on the play. So 2nd down and goal from the West Memphis 8. Myers gets the play call, the 2nd down play incoming. Brown in the backfield to the left, 1 receiver on each side. It's a fake handoff, and it's to Cam Davis, and Cam Davis catches it in the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. 2nd connection of the night between Asa Myers and Cam Davis. And Jonesboro has extended their lead. Cam Davis and Asa Myers previously connected on a 42-yard pass play. This one a little shorter, 8 yards on 2nd and goal. Jonesboro turns the muffed punt into points. Glomsky's kick is good on the extra point, and that makes it 21-6 Jonesboro with 59 seconds left to play in this first quarter. Myers with 2 touchdown passes. Cam Davis with 2 touchdown receptions. You also got one from T.J. Brown. And Jonesboro leads it 21-6. Jonesboro punted on 4th and long. It was dropped. Jalen Alexander grabbed it. Jonesboro started a new drive on their the West Memphis 32, and they drive all the way down with the help of T.J. Brown, who came back after an injury on the previous drive, finishing it off with an 8-yard pass play to Cam Davis. 21-6 Jonesboro. Jonesboro's going to kick off again. 59 seconds left to play here in this first quarter. Jonesboro ready to kick. Glomsky will kick. And we're ready. Kick is short. Picked up short of the 35 by West Memphis, and he is taken down hard at the 40. And we got a flag coming in. There was some extracurricular activities on that play as see who that was for West Memphis. R.J. Crutchfield, the tight end, picked it up, brought it back 5 yards, but was slammed down by Jalen McCullough. And then a flag came in. We'll see what that flag is. Looked like West Memphis may have, I don't think it would have been an unnecessary roughness, but we'll see what it is. We're waiting on the call from the referee. The referee, there's 2 fouls on the play. Got a personal foul on Jalen McCullough, and we got a personal foul on R.J. Crutchfield. Those are offsetting penalties. So no yards lost. That's the third and fourth penalties of the game. So no yardage lost on either end. It's going to be first down, new set of downs for West Memphis with 51 seconds left to play in the first. They're on their own 40. Seventh drive already of this quarter of play. A lot happened. Handoff to Williams, goes left-hand side. Williams blows through the Jonesboro defensive line, breaks a tackle, and picks up a first down. They're now into Jonesboro territory. Williams got a burst of speed, just exploded through that defensive line of Jonesboro. They're on the Jonesboro 48 now. Clock running, 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's going to be an option, keep play for Clay. He runs out to the right-hand side, pushes a pile of tacklers past the Jonesboro 40 down to the Jonesboro 39. Shy of the first down marker, it's going to be second down and 1 coming for West Memphis. That should be the last play of the quarter. And it is. So West Memphis will just let things go to the second quarter. Jonesboro with a good first quarter of play. They lead at 21-6 at the end of one. You're listening to Jonesboro Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store. 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro. 870-333-5068.
At Crown Trophy in Jonesboro, they know what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies, plaques, and medals to awards and even custom apparel, Crown Trophy helps you honor moments that matter. They're proud to support local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro and on Facebook. Crown Trophy, nationally known, locally owned.
Welcome back to Jonesboro Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network. Jonesboro taking on West Memphis here tonight, trying to pick up a victory. And they need a Marion loss at Benton to get a home field playoff game here next week in the 6A playoffs. Second down and short incoming for West Memphis to start the second quarter. Clay fakes the handoff, fires a pass out to the right-hand side. It's complete. Down to the Jonesboro 20 and some more. Quick pass play from West Memphis, but a huge gain. And West Memphis is now in the red area. So to start the second quarter, more offense. It's going to be first down and 10 from the Jonesboro 18. Clay ready for the snap. Takes the snap, drops to pass, fires over the middle, pass is complete. Short of the first down marker, second down and 7. Pass is complete to Marcellus Smith. Second down and 4 from the Jonesboro 11. Pistol formation for the Blue Devils. Clay ready for the snap. Williams in the backfield. Trip receivers out to the right for the Blue Devils. Motion goes from left to right. Fakes the handoff, fires the pass over the middle. It's complete. Touchdown, West Memphis. Elijah Magruder catches the pass on the slant route. And West Memphis has pulled within one score. was an 11-yard completion for the Blue Devils. As they start things quick here in the second quarter. First drive of the second quarter. Looks like they may go for 2 here. They missed an extra point earlier in the game, so it's 21-12. And West Memphis is going to have to take a timeout. We're going to take it with him. You're listening to Jonesboro Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Precision Lawn Management brings expert care to every yard they service. Every blade of grass is cut just right. Every edge is trimmed with sharp accuracy. Every landscape is designed with an expert touch because precision matters. Like a surgeon's steady hands in the operating room, an artist's perfect brushstroke, or a pilot making a flawless landing. True professionals don't settle for good enough. When it comes to your lawn, neither should you. Call Precision Lawn Management today at 870-275-5769. Precision Lawn Management, because a great lawn is no accident.
Welcome back to Jonesboro Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network. West Memphis ready to go for 2 after the timeout. They're down 21-12 after a missed extra point. We've got the power T formation. Handoff goes up the middle. Jonesboro swarms on it quickly, and the 2-point conversion is no good, so it will stay 21-12. As the 2-point conversion attempt backfires to attempt to get that point back, so it's going to stay a 2-possession game after the touchdown. Andrew Clay hit Elijah Magruder for 11 yards over the middle to score, and it's 21-12. Been a high, fast-paced scoring game so far. Recap of the scoring. Jonesboro opened the scoring with a 37-yard touchdown by T.J. Brown to make it 7-0. Then West Memphis answered on a one-play drive. Andrew Clay to Kevius Woods made it 7-6, missed the extra point. Jonesboro responded with a 42-yard pass play from Myers to Davis to make it 14-6. Cam Davis added on a touchdown, 8-yard touchdown reception to make it 21-6, and then that 11-yard completion from Clay to Magruder made it 21-12. And here we stand with 11:11 left to play in the half. Jonesboro ready to receive. Unfortunately for West Memphis, the stop 2-point conversion attempt has kept it a 9-point game. Just out of reach of one score. Jonesboro again. This is a game about seeding and momentum. They've lost 2 straight. They are guaranteed a spot in the 6A playoffs, but they need a win tonight and a Marion loss at Benton to get a home game in the first round of the playoffs. A loss here or a Marion win would put them on the road playing the 4 seed out of the 6A West. We would believe that to be some combination of Van Buren or Fort Smith Southside, but we'll kind of keep an eye on that. Checking for updates on that Marion at Benton score. Don't really have anything for you yet, but we'll work on that at the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show and talk you all the way through that. West Memphis kicks off, picked up by Jonesboro at the 30. Good recovery past the 40, headed towards the 45. Stopped just shy, and Jonesboro recovers it for about 13 yards. And that's where they'll start their next drive. Jonesboro looking to answer. 11:04 left to play in the half. Their drive will start on their own 43. I'd like to thank one of our game sponsors tonight, Food Smart, where you pay cost, then 10% at checkout. Great customer service. Go shop at Food Smart. First down and 10 from the Jonesboro 43. Myers takes the snap, hands the ball off to T.J. Brown. Brown around to the left-hand side. He's past the 5-yard mark, crosses midfield, and he's near the first down marker. I think he's going to be marked just shy, but it'll be second and extremely short for the Canes, as they're ahead of the Chains at this point on the 9-yard carry by T.J. Brown. They're across midfield at the Blue Devils 48, 2nd and 1. Brown in the backfield again. Myers ready. Fakes the handoff, drops to pass. Myers heaves one up in the air. Davis running underneath it, and we've got a pass interference play on West Memphis as they were all over Cam Davis. Davis ran underneath it at the 15-yard line, but the West Memphis team tackled him before the ball got there, and it's going to be a 15-yarder for West Memphis, as Jonesboro will have the new set of downs anyway. Jonesboro shown that willingness to throw it down the field and let their big wide receiver Cam Davis just go and make plays. Cam Davis had 752 receiving yards coming into this season with 8 touchdowns. He's now got 9 touchdowns on the season as he caught a 42-yarder earlier from Asa Myers. 1st and 10 now from the Blue Devils 38. Handoff goes to Brown. Brown's got room to run past the 25-20 down to the 15 and take it. He gets the first down past the 15. So Jonesboro's in the red area. They're now running up tempo. They're on the 11. Handoff goes to Brown again. Brown rushes up the middle and is now inside of the 10-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd down and about 7 from the Blue Devils 9. Jonesboro knocking on the door. Myers takes the snap, fakes the handoff, fires right-hand side to Kamari Fisher. Pass is caught, running towards the end zone. He's close to it, and he's marked just short. Fisher taken down at the 2-yard line. So Jonesboro gets the first down. It's now 1st and goal from the 2. Kamari Fisher caught the pass on the screen and was just denied a touchdown. Jonesboro's going to go under center. Myers under center. Brown in the backfield. Myers with the keeper, rumbles up ahead. Touchdown, Jonesboro. Asa Myers keeps it from the 2 on the keeper on the quarterback sneak, and Jonesboro has extended this 9-point lead. Nice drive there for Jonesboro, aided by a 15-yard pass interference penalty, but they drive down. T.J. Brown, a couple of big runs. Kamari Fisher takes them to the doorstep, and then Asa Myers finishes it off. Glomsky on to attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. So Glomsky makes the kick, and Jonesboro takes a 28-12 lead. They started the drive on their own 43, so they march at 57. Then Asa Myers punches it in with a 2-yard keeper to answer the previous score by West Memphis, and we're going to have a high-scoring game here tonight. 9:29 left to play. It is 28-12 Jonesboro here on senior night as Jonesboro looks to improve their seeding in the 6A playoff picture. They'll either be the 4 or the 5 seed, playing the 4 or the 5 seed from the West. They need a loss from Marion at Benton tonight to get a home game here next week in the playoffs. Trying to check on a Marion Benton score for you here, and I don't have anything just yet. But Jonesboro needs to simply take care of business here on senior night at Centennial Bank Stadium, Cooksey Johns Field. Glomsky set to kick. Williams deep to receive for the Blue Devils. Kick is up, and it's away. Short return for the Blue Devils, and he's going to be stopped at the 34-yard line. So West Memphis starts their next drive at their own 34. Jonesboro's got the only stops of the game. They had 2 stops, one on a Randy Eusebio interception, and the other they punted it away. Jonesboro also was, well, technically Jonesboro was stopped, but West Memphis muffed the punt. And Jonesboro recovered. Again, pardon my silence, trying to check on a score. I do not have anything from Marion Benton just yet. Again, we'll check on that. Be sure to stay with us through halftime, the Cavanaugh Auto Group halftime show, and we'll keep you updated on those playoff standings during that. 1st down and 10 from the West Memphis 34. Handoff goes to Williams. He runs to the left side, and he's taken down as Jonesboro covers the run play. Brings up 2nd down and 8. Just 2 yards gained for Williams on that one. Actually, make it 1 yard. They backed him up 1 more yard, so virtually no gain. 2nd down and about 9.5 coming for West Memphis. Ball is on the West Memphis 35. Snap. Hands it off to Williams. Williams is hit immediately by that Jonesboro defense. Kenneth Douglas got a hand on him, and then Noah Wendell came in, the Jonesboro passing leader in the Ouachita Baptist commit, to make the tackle, and it's 3rd down and 10. That's a tackle for loss for the Canes. 3rd down and 10 now. That backs West Memphis up to the 34, their own 34. 8:15 left to play here in the half of football. Jonesboro up 28-12. Play to pass. Blindside pressure coming. He gets the pass away. It's complete for a 5-yard gain. Receiver rushes ahead, stopped just short of the marker. I think we've got a 4th and short incoming. Oh, it's close. Really close. It's inches, if anything at all. The pass was complete for about 5 yards, and then Woods did the rest. They're going to mark him just short. Maybe a few inches there. That's close. So 4th and extremely short. West Memphis is going to go for this one. They line up. Williams in the backfield, trips to the right. Jonesboro showing pressure. Fake cadence from West Memphis, and then they look over and change the play. Adjustments on defense for the Canes, and here we go on 4th and inches. Pass to Clay. Clay takes it out to the right-hand side. And I think he may have gotten it. There was just not much to gain. Jonesboro's defense brought the pressure. If he got anything at all, he got the 1st down, but we're going to see where they mark it. And boy, oh boy, this one's close, and they give West Memphis the 1st down. Jonesboro defense played that excellent. It was a keeper to the right-hand side off the tackles by Andrew Clay of West Memphis, and he picks up the few inches that he needed to bring up 1st down. So it's 1st down and 10 from the West Memphis 44. 7 minutes left to play in this half of football. Jonesboro up 28-12. Pair of receivers out left for the Blue Devils. Out to pass, out left-hand side, and it's incomplete. The pass fell well short of the intended wide receiver, which was Braylon Davis. 2nd down and 10 incoming for the Blue Devils. Bud Schropel's assistant is from home tonight. He gave me an update. It's 14-14. Marion and Benton all square in the 2nd quarter. So if you don't think your guy Bud loves you, he loves you a lot. He's got the score. Couldn't find it anywhere. He's got us. Again, Jonesboro needing Marion to lose at Benton. And then they need to win here tonight. That would give them home field advantage in the playoffs for the 1st round. Clay's going to throw. Deep shot over the field. Got an open receiver. And oh my goodness, Kevius Woods dropped it. It hit him right in the chest. Sophomore quarterback Andrew Clay had a shot play down the field. Would have been a huge completion, and Woods just can't complete the pass. Jonesboro catches a break, and it's going to be 3rd down and 10 and a sigh of relief here at Cooksey Johns Field. Whew. He was wide open. Clay threw a perfect spiral. Too perfect. 3rd down and 10 from the West Memphis 44. Snap goes to Clay. Handoff goes to Williams. Williams got some room to run near the 1st down marker. He's crossed over into Jonesboro territory. He's a yard shy of the 1st down, so it'll be another 4th and short. 4th down and 1 incoming from the Jonesboro 47. 1 yard to go. West Memphis going for it. Pistol formation. Clay ready for the snap. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Rolls out. Right-hand side on a bootleg. He's got the first down plus about 3 more yards. And West Memphis converts again on 4th down. And it's going to bring up a new set of downs for them inside of the Jonesboro 45. Back-to-back 4th down conversions for the Blue Devils. First and 10. Ball on the Jonesboro 43. 6:23 left to play in this half of football. Jonesboro with a 28-12 lead. Here's the first down play. Motion right to left. Fakes the handoff. Young looking to pass. Rolls out right-hand side. Drops the football. Jonesboro's got it. Scooped up by Jaquez Jordan. Off to the races. It's a scoop and score for the Canes. Wow. Jaquez Jordan on the 56-yard scoop and score. And that's what I'm talking about. Andrew Clay rolled out to the right-hand side, just lost the handle on the football, and Jaquez Jordan says, I'll take it. Glomsky on to attempt the extra point. And it's good. So Jonesboro's got the 35-12 lead on the help of the scoop and score. 56 yards by Jaquez Jordan. Boy, that's a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie. Extends this lead after back-to-back 4th down conversions. That is not the way West Memphis wanted that to go, but that is a little bit the story of their seasons. Costly turnovers. They can score. They can move the football. They've got some talent. Just some costly errors, and Jonesboro capitalizes on one right there. A defensive touchdown for Jonesboro. 6:08 left to play. Jonesboro leading at 35-12. Glomsky will come out to kick it off to West Memphis for the 4th drive of this second quarter. Jonesboro played a clean game as well. They've only had 2 penalties, 25 yards total, but one of those was offset. One of those was a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Jonesboro ready to kick off. Glomsky backs up. Williams deep to receive. Something tells me Jonesboro won't go that far. Kick is short to Woods. Woods signals for the fair catch. Slides down at their own 40. So good kick and well-executed play on the kickoff by Glomsky and special teams. West Memphis will start their drive from their own 40. Blue Devils would like a response. Again, Jonesboro needing the victory here tonight and a Marion loss at Benton to get a home game and become the 4 seed in the 6A East, playing the 5 seed in the 6A West. Last updated score courtesy of the voice of the Hurricanes, Bud Schropel, 14 all in the second quarter. So, again, Benton the favorite in that game against Marion, but that game obviously tight. Trips out to the right for West Memphis on their own 40 to start this drive. Snap to Clay. Clay fires right-hand side. Pass is incomplete. Broken up by Jaquez Jordan. So back-to-back good defensive plays by Jaquez. He almost picked that football off. So it's 2nd and 10 West Memphis. Jaquez with the scoop and score on the previous drive. And he breaks up that pass play on first down. 2nd and 10 coming for the Blue Devils. Pair of receivers out to either side. Snap is low, and Clay's just going to have to fall on it. That was disastrous. Back-to-back self-enforced errors on back-to-back drives for West Memphis. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and long now for the Blue Devils. It's going to be 3rd down and probably 20. Snap was just low, rolled across the ground, and there was nothing Andrew Clay could do but just fall on top of it. He's now in the gun with trip receivers out to the right. He's got Williams with him in the backfield. Snap is bad again, flies over the head of Young. He's still trying to pick it up. It's a bouncing ball. Jonesboro follows it, scoops it up, and how do you like back-to-back scoop and scores? The snap got on the ground again, and the ball was bouncing, and Jonesboro scooped it up and took it to the end zone. One official signaled for the touchdown. There was a discussion, and it is confirmed a touchdown for Jonesboro. Another scoop and score for the Canes. And West Memphis just having a terrible time with holding on to the football here. Back-to-back bad snaps, the second of which resulted in the second scoop and score on as many drives. Glomsky's kick is up, and it's good. And just like that, Jonesboro has extended their lead 42-12. West Memphis was hanging into this game, and a couple of defensive touchdowns has made it 42-12. On the previous drive, Jaquez Jordan scooped one up from 56 yards to make it 35-12. Then on that next play, it happens again. Still trying to figure out who scooped that up and actually took it to the house. Looked like it might have been Eric Blocker, but we will get that confirmed for you before we go too far on that. But needless to say, it's 42-12. The snap, first one was low. The second one went over the head of Andrew Clay, the sophomore quarterback. He tried to track it down, and the ball had a mind of its own, and Jonesboro was all around him and just scooped it up and took it to the house. So they kick off once again. 5:15 left to play in this half of football. Glomsky's kick is away. It is short, picked up by Woods at the 36. He takes a knee. And so West Memphis takes over on their own 36. Wow, what a turn of events. 2 scoop and scores on back-to-back drives. Jonesboro has only punted 1 time. That resulted in a turnover. Jalen Alexander picked up the fumble on the muffed punt. So Jonesboro has found a way to capitalize in every way in this game. West Memphis has found a way to give Jonesboro the football. They are struggling. Let's see if they can clean things up. It's 1st down and 10. Jonesboro D having a big time out there. Motion goes from right to left. Clay fakes the handoff, runs out to the right-hand side, got a little bit of room to run, blows past the secondary into Jonesboro territory, and he's got a huge gain on the quarterback keeper. He is pushed out at the Jonesboro 37. So they flipped the field on the quarterback keeper. Looked like nothing doing early on. He ran up the sideline for the huge gain. 1st down and 10 from the Jonesboro 37. Trips to the right. Motion now right to left for West Memphis. Everybody becomes set. The snap is away. It's a keeper once again from Clay. Clay is tripped up by Noah Wendell. Wendell got into the backfield, grabbed him by the foot, and it was enough to stop him. He was off to the races, but Wendell got a shoestring tackle. He ends up gaining about 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 7 now for the Blue Devils, with 4:45 left to play in this half. Jonesboro with the 42-12 lead. Jonesboro needing a win. 1, to break a 2-game losing skid and get momentum, but 2, to have a shot at hosting a playoff game. Trips to the right. Pressure comes, and Young is hit as he throws. Oh, my goodness. There was pressure coming from the Jonesboro D from the blind side, and Jalen Alexander, assisted by Kylan Dixon, just blew that play up. As Andrew Clay released the football, he is hit. And it's 3rd down and 7 for the Blue Devils from the Jonesboro 35. Trips to the right. Young takes the snap, throws right-hand side, pass is dropped. Jaquez Jordan shot the gap and almost had the pick 6, but he dropped it, brings up 4th down. Jaquez Jordan had the scoop and score 2 drives ago, and he almost had a pick 6 as he shot the gap on the short pass play. It's 4th down and 7, West Memphis from the West Memphis 35. 4:13 left to play, 42-12. Jonesboro with the lead. Here comes the 4th down play, trips to the right. Clay comes set. Drops back to pass. Pressure comes from the Jonesboro D. Clay steps up, hit by his own blocker. Flag is down. He fires a pass over right-hand side. Pass is complete to Marcellus Smith. They've got the 1st down. A flag was down in the West Memphis backfield, and a second flag came in along the sideline near where the West Memphis receiver was pushed out of bounds. We'll have to see what the call is. It was 4th down and 7. The result of the play was a 1st down, but there's a flag down in the backfield and one along the sideline. Could be offsetting penalties incoming. A discussion between the line judge and the referee. See what we've got. So holding on West Memphis as anticipated. There's a late hit out of bounds on Jonesboro. The penalties do offset. So a 10-yarder and a 15-yarder for Jonesboro are offset. So we're going to replay 4th down and 7 from the Jonesboro 35. Jonesboro with a little lapse on the late hit out of bounds that negated the holding penalty. Jonesboro would have declined. It would have been likely a turnover. They would have replayed 4th down, but it would have been 4th down and long. So here comes 4th down and 7. Clay with Williams in the backfield. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, rolls out right-hand side. Pressure comes from Jonesboro. Clay is sacked. Kylan Dixon comes in and gets the sack. He's had pressure several times tonight, and it's a turnover on downs forced by the Jonesboro defense. So Jonesboro takes over on their own 35. After the turnover on downs, the first of the night for the Canes defense. Others have come in the form of turnovers. So Myers comes back out. He's crossed 2,000 yards passing this season. He's got 17 touchdowns, just 5 interceptions. He looks to throw here. Plenty of time to throw. Rolls out left-hand side. Heaves one deep, but Fisher had changed his route, and the pass is incomplete. Fisher had stopped short. Myers threw it. He was outside the pocket. Could have just been a throwaway, but it's 2nd down and 10, Jonesboro. from their own 42. 3:47 left to play. Handoff goes to Brown, and we've got a whistle, false start against Jonesboro. Bring up 2nd down and 15 for Jonesboro. As Brown had some room to run, but the whistle blows the play dead on the false start. 3:42 left to play. Jonesboro with the 42-12 lead. Motion right to left. Handoff goes to Brown. Brown's in trouble in the backfield as the Blue Devils swarm, and it's going to be 3rd down and long as Brown is tackled for the loss. That play was sniffed out. It looked to be a similar play to the previous. It's going to be 3rd down and 20 for Jonesboro. Fisher and Davis out to the left side. Jamarius Jackson out to the right. Fakes the handoff. Short pass to Cam Davis. Davis takes it, rushes past the original line of scrimmage, across the 50 at the 45. Got room to 5, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Cam Davis on 3rd and long. A 64-yard touchdown on the short pass from Cam Davis. Gets a couple of blocks and takes it to the house. That's the 3rd connection tonight between Asa Myers and Cam Davis. (48-12) Jonesboro. Glomsky on to kick. Got a little discussion here from the officials. We'll see.
Here's the play. We have a dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the assistant coach. The touchdown is good. The penalty be enforced on the ensuing kick.
There was a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Jonesboro. Said it was on an assistant coach. I'm not sure what happened right there. That penalty will be enforced on the try. So the touchdown stands with 2:57 left to play. (66-yard touchdown from Asa Myers to Cam Davis. It was a screen pass that Cam Davis just took off to the races. Kick is up by Glomsky, and it is good. That makes it 48-12. We're going to take a quick break. Jonesboro leads at 48-12. You're listening to Jonesboro Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Calling all Red Wolves fans, the Social in Greensboro Village is your official A-State game day destination. Pregame with cold drinks and killer eats. Catch every away game at their watch parties. And after home games, the party's just getting started with live music and late night fun. Game day specials, great eats, and family fun. Always social, always game day ready. Follow the Social on Facebook and Instagram and make your next Red Wolves Saturday legendary.
Welcome back to Jonesboro Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network. Jonesboro offense has come to life here at Cooksey Johns Field. Cam Davis has 3 touchdowns tonight. He just had one 66-yard screenplay to make it 48-12. So Jonesboro doing their part. They just need Benton to take care of business against Marion. Waiting on everybody to get set. Jonesboro will kick off against Marion. .257 left to play in the half. Myers and Davis, 3 TDs apiece. Kick is away. And it's into the end zone. So Glomsky with the touchback. West Memphis will take over on their 20. 7th drive of the quarter. Lots and lots of offense, particularly if you're a Jonesboro fan. West Memphis with some snafus on offense, to say the least. They've given up a couple of scoop and scores, one on a drop from Andrew Clay, the other on a bad snap, both of which resulted in scoop and scores. Ton of scoring here in this second half. Jonesboro scored 28 points in the second half. 6 for Marion, or for West Memphis. 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Blue Devils. Snap. Handoff to Williams, and Jonesboro makes the stop. Noah Wendell. Tackles leader, Ouachita Baptist commit, comes in and makes the tackle at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down and 10 now for the Blue Devils. West Memphis gets the call. 2:35 as this Jonesboro seniors look to go out in style here at Cooksey Johns Field and try to claim home field advantage. Snap. Looking out to the right. Pass is over the middle and incomplete. And that's going to bring up 3rd down now for West Memphis. 3rd down and 10 as Andrew Clay threw one out to the right-hand side over the receiver's head and incomplete. Nice night here. Centennial Bank Stadium, Cooksey Johns Field. Nice breeze blowing into the NEA Baptist broadcast position. Blake Gwynn in for Bud Schropel. Hope to get him back to you next week. We can get Marion to do their part. Have a home game for him. 3rd down and 10. And we've got a flag. There's a delay of game on West Memphis. It's a 5-yard penalty for the Blue Devils. 30 yards of penalties so far. Their 3rd penalty of the half. 5th penalty of the half. It's their 3rd of the second quarter. 2:14 left. Jonesboro up 49-12. 3rd down and 15. From the Blue Devils 15. Snap is low, but it's picked up. Got to change a quarterback. Micah Engel is now in at quarterback for the Blue Devils, and his pass is incomplete. Brings up 4th down and 15. And on comes the punt team for West Memphis. TJ Brown in to receive for the Hurricane. Luke Drum also back to receive. Blue Devils set up in punt formation. Punter all the way down to the Jonesboro 3. Kick is away. End over end. Bounces at the 40. Bounces past midfield. And a good West Memphis bounce has this downed at the Jonesboro 36. So the punt flips the field in a good way, and Jonesboro will start drive number 8 of this half from their own 36, up 49-12 with 1:57 left to play. Asa Myers, Cam Davis have connected 3 times in this game. Had 2 scoop and scores, one a 56-yarder for Jaquez Jordan. Back-to-back scoop and scores, and we're at 48-12. Jonesboro ready to start their drive from the 36. Handoff goes to Caden Hawkins. He bounces around past the line of scrimmage. He's picked up about 3 yards. 2nd and 7 coming for Jonesboro on the Caden Hawkins carry. Aiden Grimes now in at quarterback for the Canes as Jonesboro with a big lead. They're going to get their junior quarterback some snaps here. Hands the ball off to Hawkins. Hawkins bounces out right-hand side. Got some room to run. Past midfield's got the first down plus. And now Jonesboro's moved into West Memphis territory. Grimes running the offense here in the gun, joined by Caden Hawkins. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Minute 18 left to play in the half. Fakes the handoff. Grimes fires over to the left-hand side. Pass is intercepted. Martavius Sanders intercepts the pass, and he's got an escort down the sideline for the return. Back at the Jonesboro 10-15. And he is finally taken down at the Jonesboro 5-yard line. So Grimes' pass is intercepted by Martavius Sanders and returned all the way down to the Jonesboro 6. Aiden Grimes came in to relieve Asa Myers in this lopsided game, and they throw a pick 6. West Memphis takes over at the Jonesboro 6-yard line. 1st and goal. Snap is straight to the quarterback and straight into the arms of the Jonesboro defense. Kenneth Douglas was right there. Micah Engel kept it. He's the backup quarterback for West Memphis, and he's been playing. And we got a timeout for an injury for Jonesboro. We'll take a quick timeout, too. You're listening to Jonesboro Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network.
A home isn't just 4 walls and a roof. It's memories, milestones, a piece of who we are. That's why homeowners across Northeast Arkansas trust Ozark Valley Contracting to keep theirs strong. From roofs and siding to decks and full remodels, every project is built with care, craftsmanship, and pride because they know that quality work today means lasting value tomorrow. Call Ozark Valley Contracting at 870-586-4625 and build confidence in your home's future. Ozark Valley Contracting. Quality starts from the ground up.
Welcome back to Jonesboro Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network from the NEA Baptist broadcast position. Our broadcast position here at Jonesboro High School brought to you by NEA Baptist Healthcare for the next century. It's 1st and goal for West Memphis after the interception takes the Blue Devils down deep into Jonesboro territory. Make that 2nd and goal from the Jonesboro 6-yard line. Micah Engel is now in at quarterback for West Memphis. He gets the play from the sidelines. Williams is still in at running back. The snap, Engel keeps it, rushes to the left-hand side, tackled from behind by Devontae Lockhart. That's going to bring up 3rd down and goal from the Jonesboro 4. See if Jonesboro can get a red zone stop here. There's 16 seconds left in the half, so you have to note the clock. Blue Devils have 2 timeouts remaining. The 3rd down play. And we've got a timeout from West Memphis. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Jonesboro Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network.
One of Northeast Arkansas's most trusted names is celebrating its 24th year with a huge anniversary sale. Nebo Auto Center, your new car alternative, is home to a wide selection of late model, low mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that fit almost any budget. And at Nebo, you're dealing with an experienced, no hassle sales staff that you can trust. So go see your friends at Nebo at 3910 Stadium Boulevard during their 24th anniversary sale. And visit NeboAuto.com. We go Nebo.
West Memphis is threatening on the Jonesboro 4-yard line. Aiden Grimes is in at quarterback. He's joined by Demetrius Kraft at running back. Fakes the handoff. Grimes fires the pass left-hand side to Kraft, and it's a touchdown for West Memphis. Sophomore quarterback Micah Engel in this lopsided game fires a 4-yard pass over to Demetrius Kraft for the touchdown. That was set up by the Martavius Sanders interception that took the ball all the way to the Jonesboro 6. And then a 4-yard pass play from Engel to Kraft. It's 49-18. The extra point attempt is shanked, so it's going to stay 49-18 after a couple of missed extra points from West Memphis. So Jonesboro still with the commanding lead. Both teams have put their second-string quarterbacks in. Jonesboro, that was Aiden Grimes. Grimes threw an interception. Martavius Sanders took it all the way down to the Jonesboro 6th, and Micah Engel to Demetrius Kraft for the 4-yard touchdown makes it 49-18. Again, Jonesboro needing a victory here this evening and a Marion loss at Benton to get a home playoff game. Last check, that Marion Benton score was tied at 14. And we're going to just go into halftime here.
The foundation for Jonesboro Public Schools was established for the purpose of enhancing the quality of education and promoting academic excellence by driving funds for grants for teachers which benefit JPS students. Each year, the foundation honors a JPS Distinguished Educator, JPS Distinguished Alumni, and JPS Distinguished Community Service Partner. Tonight, the Foundation for Jonesboro Public Schools is honored to present this year's 2025 JPS Distinguished Alumni to Mr. Kevin Bailey. Mr. Bailey is a 1985 graduate of Jonesboro High School. He attended Arkansas State University and began his career in construction in 1985 and started Bailey Contractors Incorporated, a commercial contracting business with emphasis on construction management and design-build methods of building. In May of 2008, Mr. Bailey has 2 sons and he is married to Miss Laura Bailey. On behalf of Jonesboro Public Schools, we thank you, Mr. Bailey, for your dedication to your alma mater and the foundation for Jonesboro Public Schools. Please open the referee, Kevin Bailey. Now, welcome to the field for your halftime entertainment of the Jonesboro High School cheerleaders. welcome to the field for your halftime entertainment, the Jonesboro High School Dance Team. All around the Jonesboro High School cheer and dance team. Hurricane Nation, for your halftime entertainment, we proudly present the Jonesboro Band. The band is under the direction of Y7. Trent Warner, Ben White, Hunter Durham, and Sam Johnston. Additional staff include Mackenzie Pope, Brianna Harris, and Carolyn Caparella. Our drum majors are Ivan Martinez and Matthew McLeod. Tonight, our performance is entitled A Cup of Color, featuring the music from Painted Black. Variations on a Korean folk song, Yellow and Pure Imagination. Tonight's soloists are Andrew Bryan on euphonium, Karina Sorio on flute, and Zara Rodriguez on flute. We hope you enjoy a cup of color.
Hold your breath. Make a wish. And count to 3.
Don't sell for less.
See Placid Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now. Placid Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Placid Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Placid Tire Service.
Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh the Kavanaugh Auto Group. Check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Blake Gwynn in for Bud Schropel. Jonesboro leading this game 49-18 at the half. They are doing their part to get a home game next week in the first round of the playoffs. They need Marion to lose at Benton, and they need a win. They're doing their part. Right now, Marion and Benton are tied starting the third quarter. Benton is driving. They're in the red zone, so we'll keep an eye on that. At halftime of this game, Jonesboro honored JPS Foundation honoree Kevin Bailey. The foundation of Jonesboro Public Schools was established for the purpose of enhancing the quality of education and promoting academic excellence by driving funding for grants for teachers, which benefits JPS students. Each year, the foundation honors a JPS Distinguished Educator, JPS Distinguished Alumni, and JPS Distinguished Community Service Partner. Tonight, the foundation honoring 2025 JPS Distinguished Alumni to Mr. Kevin Bailey. Mr. Bailey is a 1985 graduate of Jonesboro High School. He attended ASU and began his career in construction in 1985 and started Bailey Contractors Incorporated, a commercial contracting business with emphasis on construction management and design builds on methods of building in May of 2008. Mr. Bailey has 2 sons. He is married to Laura Bailey. And Jonesboro Public Schools thanks Mr. Bailey for his dedication to his alma mater and the foundation of Jonesboro Public Schools, and they're ready to open the roof for Mr. Bailey. So congratulations to him on that. Again, Jonesboro leads 49-18. This concludes our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Coming up, we've got the second half of play between Jonesboro and West Memphis. You're listening to Jonesboro Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Cleanway Restoration and Construction. You see, disasters don't happen when it's convenient, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a tornado. When it damages your home, it upsets everything about your life. Cleanway comes in and does the cleanup, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Pac-Mail Supercenter is your Yes We Do That store. Pac-Mail Tip, what's that all about?
Pac-Mail can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, pack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. At Pac-Mail, we can do all that and more.
Pac-Mail Supercenter, the Yes We Do That store. 361 Southwest Drive at Jonesboro. Don't trust just anybody to do all that. Trust Pac-Mail.
Welcome back to Jonesboro Hurricane football on the EAB Sports Network. Jonesboro leading West Memphis 49-18. We wrap up halftime. Again, we are at the NEA broadcast position. Our NEA Baptist position here at Jonesboro High School, brought to you by NEA Baptist Healthcare for the next century. Blake Gwynn in for Bud Schropel. Jonesboro with a huge lead here tonight. And for those of you just joining us, again, this is a game with playoff implications here. Jonesboro battling for that 4 seed. They need a win here, which they appear to be well on their way to doing, and then they need Marion to lose on the road at Benton. Benton just scored with 9:35 left to play in the third quarter. They lead Marion 21-14, so that could go a long way towards helping Jonesboro host a playoff game here next week. They'll play the 5 seed if they do that in the 6A West. And again, we believe that to be some combination of Van Buren and Fort Smith Southside. So we're keeping an eye on that. Again, you don't want to make a long road trip over to Northwest Arkansas if you don't have to. Host a game here at Centennial Bank Stadium, Cooksey Johns Field. Again, you're listening to Jonesboro Hurricane football on the AB Sports Network. About 1:20 left to play in the half. Jonesboro's had 2 scoop and scores here tonight that kind of highlighted and really took them off in the right direction. One of them was a 56-yarder by Jaquez Jordan. So keys to the second half for Jonesboro. First and foremost, when you got a big lead like this, ball control is absolutely critical. They have had their backup quarterback in. Aiden Grimes did take over at quarterback for Jonesboro towards the end of the first half. There was an interception thrown there. But West Memphis has also had their backup quarterback in. They had Micah Engel take over, and he actually threw a touchdown pass to end the first half to Demetrius Kraft, who's the backup running back. So we'll see what we see in this game. West Memphis is winless on the season. And so their only hope was to play spoiler here. Jonesboro really looked like they were ready to go into a mode to not get anybody hurt as they prepare for the first half. So, again, their goal is just to hang on to this lead. Defense will be critical, and Jonesboro defense is winning games when they're forcing turnovers, and they've done that. And then, obviously, a key to the second half would be Marion losing on the road against Benton, and they are currently do that. They're down 7 points, 21-14, with 9:19 left to play in the half. We're going to take one more quick break before we get you the second half of football. You're listening to Jonesboro Hurricane football on the EAB Sports Network.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue is still winning awards and still going strong. Over 20 years of local ownership. The reason? Their process for producing the best barbecue in the area, cooked low and slow. The same process is ensured it's done right and still making my mouth water. Take-home packs, sandwiches, ribs, desserts, beans. Oh, beans! And the big chops on the weekend. Everything cooked to perfection, even the desserts. Demo's Barbecue, across from Jonesboro High, smoking it right for over 20 years.
It's time to save hundreds at Tucker's Appliance in Jonesboro.
Wendy, what are you doing with our sales tags?
Mark, I'm just letting everyone know the best deals are at Tucker's, like laundry sets with a $150 Tucker rebate.
We also have laundry sets with $300 Tucker rebate.
Well, how about refrigerators with $400 Tucker rebates?
Whoa, you're putting tags on everything.
That's because everything's on sale at Tucker's.
Give me those tags.
Hey, I was just getting started. Shop Tucker's Appliance today.
And save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Jonesboro leads at 49-12 here at Cooksey Johns Field on senior night, week 10 of high school football. I'm Blake Gwynn here at in the NEA Baptist broadcast position, NEA Baptist Healthcare for the next century. Also, big thanks to our sponsor, Food Smart, where you play cost plus 10% at checkout. Check out Food Smart for all your grocery needs. Great service, great experience every single time at Food Smart. It's 49-18 is our score. Jonesboro's ready to kick off to start the second half of play with this big lead. The kick is away, and we have a whistle. Flag is down right about the point of the kickoff, and it's going to be an illegal procedure on Jonesboro. So that'll back the kick up 5 yards to their own 35. Jonesboro with their first penalty of the second half before the opening kickoff. Glomsky's going to try the kick again. Kick is up. Picked up by Woods at the West Memphis 45. So that's where they'll start it, on their own 45. Kevius Woods fair caught the short kick. And out comes the West Memphis offense. We'll see what quarterback they go with. They had gone with Micah Engel, their backup quarterback, late in the second half, and Engel actually capped things off with a touchdown pass to Demetrius Kraft to end the first half. And so that is it. Out trots Micah Engel. He's a 6-foot sophomore for West Memphis. His team trailing 49-18. 1st and 10 from the West Memphis 45. Pass out to the right-hand side is incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Again, we're watching that Benton and Marion game for you. Assuming Jonesboro can hold on to this 31-point lead. They now need Marion to fall at Benton to have a game back here at Centennial Bank Stadium, Cooksey Johns Field. 2nd down and 10 from the West Memphis 45. Snap to Engel, handoff to Williams. Williams rumbles ahead for 3 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 for West Memphis. Kane's defense looking for a 3rd down stop. Third down and 7. Trips to the right for the Blue Devils. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Engel fires deep over the middle of the field. Jonesboro's going to get hit with a pass interference. The pass was intended for B.J. Davis. Deep pass over the middle. But unfortunately, Jonesboro got too much on the defense. And that's going to be a 15-yard penalty for Jonesboro. New set of downs coming from West Memphis also puts the Blue Devils into Jonesboro territory. We'll check the spot. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Jonesboro 37. Benton's driving again on Marion. They're in the red zone there. 1st and 10 play incoming. Trips out to the right. Handoff up the middle, down to the 35. About 2-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 from the Jonesboro 35. 10:59 left to play. Jonesboro up 49-18 here on senior night. Trying to snap 2-game losing skid. West Memphis shown some signs of life. They've done that all season, but at some point, turnovers get the best of them, and it's happened here once again. Here's the 2nd down and 8 play from the Jonesboro 45. Motion to the left, trips to the left, fakes the handoff. Engel looks to throw. Pressure incoming from the Canes D, and he's hit hard. Knocked out of bounds by Jaquez Jordan, and that's going to bring up 3rd down, relatively short gain, if any at all, maybe 1 yard. Yeah, it'll be 3rd down and 6 for West Memphis. Engel carried it out on his own out to the left-hand side, and Jaquez Jordan showed him who was boss. 10 minutes left to play in the 3rd quarter. Shotgun formation once again for West Memphis. Fakes the handoff, and pressure comes in the backfield, and Kenneth Douglas gets the sack. It was a read option for West Memphis, and it didn't really matter because Kenneth Douglas comes flying in, makes the play. Back to the original line of scrimmage. It's 4th down and 10 from the Jonesboro 37. That ought to be a false start on West Memphis as they moved before the ball was snapped. They did call the false start. That's a 5-yard penalty on West Memphis. So here's the 4th down play incoming. 9:15 left to play. Awaiting the snap. Fakes the handoff. Engel passes out right-hand side. Pass is dropped. So that's a turnover on downs for West Memphis as the Jonesboro D gets the stop on 4th down, and they will take over on their own 32. One more score here should put us into running clock mode. If Jonesboro can find a way to score. This will be their first drive of the 2nd half, up 49-18. Motion from left to right. Aiden Grimes saw some action in the first half, but Asa Myers and T.J. Brown are back in. Brown takes the handoff. He picks up a quick 10 yards plus some. 15-yard gain for T.J. Brown, and Jonesboro's moving the chains near midfield. They're going to go into the hurry-up offense at their own 48. Another handoff to Brown. Brown crosses midfield, turns it out to the right side at the 40, taken out of bounds at the 35. They're in West Memphis territory now. So Jonesboro's got the starters back in, up 49-18, looking for a running clock here at home with 8:40 left to play. Caden Hawkins checks back into the game, and he takes the handoff immediately, rushes up the middle, moves ahead for about 5 yards, and it's 2nd down and 5 on the rush by Caden Grimes. The 2nd down and 5 play as Jonesboro goes up tempo. Myers in at quarterback. Caden Hawkins takes the handoff, rushes up the middle, moves ahead, past the 1st down marker. He gets it by about a yard. New set of downs coming. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the West Memphis 25. 8:15 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Jonesboro up 49-18. Running quickly, Myers hands the football off to Brown. Brown rushes ahead, gains 5 yards again. Hey, give him more than that. Gains 6 yards. 2nd down and 4. We're now in the red area for Jonesboro. Inside of the 20 at the West Memphis 19. Hurry up offense. Another handoff. This one goes to Caden Hawkins. Hawkins rushes up the middle, flirts with the 1st down marker. He's about 1 yard shy down to the 15-yard line, and that's going to bring up 3rd down for Jonesboro. It's 3rd and short, maybe a yard from the West Memphis 15. A quick handoff. Brown, misdirection out to the left-hand side, cutting past the 5, headed towards the end zone, and dropped just short of the end zone. T.J. Brown takes Jonesboro down to the 2, so it's 1st and goal from the 2 as Jonesboro runs up tempo. Brown still in at running back. Myers in at quarterback. Quick play. Handoff to Brown. Brown with a counter play again. Takes it into the end zone. We got a flag, and Jonesboro's going to be called for the hold. T.J. Brown ran it into the end zone, but this play is coming back. So 10 yards on the hold for Jonesboro is going to back Jonesboro up to 1st and goal from around the 12. T.J. Brown had the touchdown, but a hold by Cam Davis out near the place of scoring backs this one up 10 yards. 3rd penalty of the half for Jonesboro. 30 yards worth of penalties. Here's the 1st and goal play from the 12. Brown rushes up the middle, gains 2 yards back to the 10-yard line, so 2nd and goal from the 10. 6:55 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Marion still down 7 to Benton. One piece of action that needs to happen for Jonesboro to get a home game in the first round of the playoffs. They're doing their part here. Need a dub to do that too. 6:35 left to play. Myers to throw out left-hand side, and the pass is incomplete, intended for Cam Davis. And it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 10. Davis had a step on the guy, but was a little bit overthrown. Ball hit him in the hands, but was a little high. Jonesboro leads 49-18. 3rd and goal from the 10. And we got a whistle. Offsides on West Memphis. So a relatively big penalty is going to take them from the 10 to the 5. So Jonesboro gets half the distance. They're now 3rd and goal from the 5 after the offsides penalty on West Memphis. Myers gets a new play call from the sideline. He's ready. He's going to pass, drops back, fires right-hand side for Jaquez Jordan. Pass, caught for a touchdown. Asa Myers, 5 yards to Jaquez Jordan. And that should put us into pretty close now. I think we'll be just shy of running clock territory, but Jaquez Jordan has his 2nd touchdown of the game. His first a 56-yard scoop and score. His 2nd, a 5-yard pass play from Asa Myers. We got a flag on the extra point attempt. It's offsides on West Memphis. That's Asa Myers' 4th touchdown pass of the game. He's got 19 touchdown passes on the season. He's over 2,000 yards passing on the season. So a good game here tonight for Asa Myers. They have aired it out. Cam Davis has 3 touchdowns. Asa Myers has thrown 4 balls. And Jaquez Jordan has a receiving touchdown now. Also a 56-yard scoop and score. T.J. Brown's added 1 as well. So with 6:23 left to play, Jonesboro leads 55-18. Alex Glomsky's on to try the extra point. Kick is away, and it's good. So that makes it 56-18. Jonesboro, is their first drive of the second half, leads to a touchdown. 5 yards from Myers to Jaquez Jordan. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Jonesboro Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Looking for a checking account with no hassles and no hidden fees? First Community Bank has you covered with our free checking account. Open yours today with just $50 and enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance requirement, and access to free bill pay and First Link internet banking. Plus, get a free ATM card and a MasterCard debit card, subject to approval. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Jonesboro extends their huge lead on a 5-yard touchdown pass from Asa Myers to Jaquez Jordan. They lead at 56-18. You're listening to Jonesboro Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network. We're at the NEA Baptist broadcast position. NEA Baptist Healthcare for the next century. Glomsky's ready to kick with 5:29 left to play in the third quarter. Short kick goes to Woods. He takes it and downs it at the 36. So they'll take over 1st and 10 from their own 36. West Memphis has had their backup quarterback in. That's Micah Engel. Jonesboro did put in Aiden Grimes at the end of the first half, but they brought back Asa Myers and T.J. Brown to go run down and get that touchdown to set the tone for this first half of play. So West Memphis starts their drive from their own 36. Fakes the handoff. Engel rushes out right-hand side. Nice gain, but hit hard. He stopped short of the first down marker at the 45. Brings up 2nd down and about 3 yards now for West Memphis. Engel was smoked at the end of that run. He's been hit hard a couple of times tonight as he's come in and relieved Andrew Clay III. 2nd down and 3 now for the Blue Devils. 3:51 left to play in this third quarter. Here's the snap, fakes the handoff, pass out left-hand side, pass is caught, but swarmed on immediately by Jaquez Jordan, and he stopped short. 4th down and 1 coming up from the West Memphis 46. Good play by Jaquez Jordan to sniff that out and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. 2:32 left to play in the third, and Marion is trailing by 7 to Benton. It's one of the keys to Jonesboro getting that home playoff game. 3rd down and 1 incoming. Should be 4th down, shouldn't it? Okay, 3rd down and 1 incoming. Handoff goes to the running back. He bounces off a tackle, and I don't think he's there. I think he's just short. We'll see where they mark him at as the Jonesboro defense swarmed in, and they're going to go ahead and give him the first down. Boy, that was close. Initial contact was made in the backfield, but I guess he got to the line of gain. It's 1st down and 10 now for West Memphis. From the Blue Devils 47. 2:25 left to play. Trips out to the right for West Memphis. Jonesboro shows blitz. Engel looking to pass. Pass is short, and it actually hit Cordarius Thomas right in the chest. He didn't see it coming. He just, before he knew, he got hit with a football. But pressure was coming from the Jonesboro D on the blitz. It's now 2nd down and 10 from the West Memphis 47. Minute 55 left to play in the third quarter. Looking for a new football to get the spot here on senior night at Centennial Bank Stadium, Cooksey Johns Field. Here's the snap. Engel throws out right-hand side. Pass is complete. Got some room to run past the first down marker and up the sideline. He's smoked hard by Jalen Alexander, and he is pushed out of bounds at the Jonesboro 32. So West Memphis now in Jonesboro territory with 1:20 left to play in the third quarter. First and 10 now from the Jonesboro 32. Backup quarterback Micah Engel in the game now, playing well for the Blue Devils. Snap goes over Engel's head, more of the same. That's the third time tonight they've lost a snap, but Engel picks it back up, tries to run towards the line of scrimmage, and he is hit hard again by a Jonesboro defender, and Micah Engel has taken some shots tonight. Cordarius Thomas came in and hit him hard and pushed him out of bounds. That's a loss of about 5 yards for the Blue Devils. 2nd down and 15 for West Memphis. Engel ready for the snap. Fakes the handoff, looks to pass, fires a high looping pass up top, and the pass is intercepted, but we got some flags down on the play. Clarence Mutcherson ran underneath it and intercepted the pass, but there's a pass in the defensive backfield. We'll see what it is. It's a holding on the defense. That's why there was no receiver in the area. That's a 10-yard penalty on Jonesboro. That's their 4th penalty of the half. And that's going to end the third quarter with that penalty. So at the end of the third, Jonesboro leads it 56-18. You're listening to Jonesboro Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Find Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp Document Systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp Document System dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
Jonesboro up 56-18 as we begin the fourth quarter here at Cooksey Johns Field. Blake Gwynn here. You're listening to Jonesboro Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network. Tons of scoring for Jonesboro. Quick third quarter. Jonesboro's doing their part. They need Marion to lose at Benton to get a home game here next week, and Marion's down 7 at Benton with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. West Memphis off and running, and the West Memphis running back loses his helmet. That's going to be a face mask on Jonesboro, I believe. Back lost his helmet. Prior to that, it was second down and about 5. See what the call is. Again, I believe it's got to be almost got to be a face mask, judging by the way the helmet came off. We have a running clock here as well, as the mercy rule is in effect with Jonesboro up 56-18. So we'll have a short fourth quarter. And again, Jonesboro doing their part, and looks like Benton may have scored against Marion. There was a flag down, so I'm kind of watching that one for you as well. Because the next thing Jonesboro needs, they've got this game in hand. They just need Marion to lose, and they will play here in Jonesboro next week in the first round of the 6A state playoffs. So it's a 15-yarder on Jonesboro for the face mask. That's a new set of downs for West Memphis. They've got it 1st and 10 from the Jonesboro 20. We're ready to go. West Memphis, new quarterback in. It's Keaton Troxler. So third quarterback in the game now for West Memphis. The handoff goes to the back on the right-hand side, and he gets maybe a couple of yards before he's taken down. So second down and 5 now for West Memphis. West Memphis has gotten deep enough into their roster that some of the guys are not on their roster. So this is the fun part of high school football for you. So if you hear me just kind of being vague with them and they don't have everybody on the West Memphis roster, my apologies for that. Handoff goes to the back, out to the left-hand side, and the unknown running back scores. From 15 yards out, it's a 15-yard rushing play And again, we've gone to the depths of the depth chart for West Memphis. We don't have them on the roster, but they've cut into this Jonesboro lead. It's 56-24. Benton has scored against Marion at home, and they lead at 28-14. So a 2-score lead for Benton with 45 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Extra point is up and good for West Memphis. So it's 56-24, Jonesboro with the lead. Again, running clock here at Cooksey Johns Field. So Marion down 14. So Jonesboro having everything starting to shape up to be the 4 seed in the 6A East. They would play the 5 seed from the 6A West. We believe that's Van Buren or Fort Smith Southside. I'm trying to take a look real quick and see if we can find any scores on those two games. And it looks like to me the 5 seed from the 6A West should be Fort Smith Southside. So likely see them here at Cooksey Johns Field next week if Marion is defeated by Benton. They're currently down 14. Kickoff is away from West Memphis to Jonesboro. Jaquez Jordan has it. He's got some room to run across the 45 past midfield. We're going to have a hold on Jonesboro on the return. Jaquez Jordan grabbed it and took it almost 40 yards and across midfield, but this one probably coming back. Running clock, 7:15 left to play here in this football game. Jonesboro leading 56-25. Get the call from the referee. There is a hold during the return on Jonesboro. That's 10-yard penalty on Jonesboro. 25 yards penalties already for Jonesboro here in the fourth quarter. But again, we're in a little bit of garbage time here at Centennial Bank Stadium, Cooksey Johns Field. 6:45 left to play in the game. Running clock. Good night for senior quarterback Asa Myers on his last regular season game on this field. 4 touchdowns for him. 3 of those were to Cam Davis. 1 of them was to Jaquez Jordan. Jaquez Jordan's got 2 touchdowns. 6 minutes left in this game. Handoff goes to Caden Hawkins out to the right-hand side. He's picked up the first down on a 12-yard carry. C.J. Lovelace is in the game, the sophomore quarterback for Jonesboro. So they've run down their depth chart now with the clock running. Jonesboro going hurry up. 1st and 10 from their 49. Hawkins takes the carry, crosses midfield. Flag comes flying in from the side judge. Jonesboro had crossed into Blue Devil territory. We'll see what the flag is. Indication is holding against Jonesboro. That'll break it 1st down and 20 for the Hurricane. 5 minutes left to play here in this game, running clock. Update, Benton and Marion. The third quarter has just ended. Benton leads Marion 28-14. So Jonesboro on their way to victory here, and if that's a dub, then looks like Jonesboro would host Fort Smith Southside here next week. Got another flag. This one's going to be a false start on Jonesboro. Jonesboro's got a little bit of ways down their depth chart here as the clock is running, and let's get these guys some plays in, but with 4:40 left to play and the clock running, it's just been a slew of penalties. In fact, 25 yards of penalties without running a play so far. 4:30 left to play in this football game. Motion from right to left. Lovelace takes the snap, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, bounces up the middle, and is slung down about 2 yards past where the ball was spotted. It's second and extremely long, almost 20 yards. So second down and 20 now for Jonesboro. Again, C.J. Lovelace calling the plays now for Jonesboro. In at running back is Angel Feliz. Hand off to Feliz. Feliz busts up the middle, gets back to the original line of scrimmage, crosses midfield. Huge gain by Angel Feliz. So he makes it a little bit more manageable. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 for Jonesboro. Feliz gets a burst of speed out of the backfield. It's his first carry of the game. 3.5 minutes left to play in the game. Clock running. Benton and Marion just started the 4th quarter. Marion trails by 14. Lovelace is set, joined by Feliz in the backfield. 3 minutes left. Handoff goes to Feliz. Feliz rushes past the line of scrimmage, picks up 2 yards before he's met by the Patriots, and that's going to be 4th down for Jonesboro. They're across midfield. They're in West Memphis territory by about 2 yards. We'll see what they decide to do here. Clock is running. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left to play. Aiden Grimes has come back into the game at quarterback. Feliz is still in at running back. Grimes is going to punt. Grimes gets the punt away. It's a high end-over-end kick. Bounces at the 15, takes a Jonesboro bounce all the way around to the 2-yard line. And how about Aiden Grimes? Drops back on the punt. Pins West Memphis back. I know it's kind of garbage time, but, man, you don't take the little plays for granted as Aiden Grimes drops a punt in, takes a big Jonesboro bounce, and West Memphis has it on their own 2-yard line. Clock's running with 1:50 left to play, so we are almost done here. Jonesboro has done their part to improve their seeding, snap a 2-game losing skid. They'll be scoreboard watching when they get back to the locker room in just a few moments as they've gotten a senior night victory. Great performance all the way around for Jonesboro. West Memphis made some mistakes. Keaton Troxler's in at quarterback for West Memphis. He's standing in his own end zone. Hands the football off to the back. The back pulls it out of the end zone and rushes ahead for about an 8-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd down from the West Memphis 8. We're at the 1-minute mark left to play in this game. Second down and 6 for the Blue Devils. Under a minute left to play. Running clock. Snap to Troxler, hands the football off to the back. The back rushes up the middle, picks up the 1st down, finally taken down at the Blue Devils' 15-yard line. 37 seconds left to play. Clock running. First and 10 now from the 15. We'll see if West Memphis decides to run another play. Troxler gets the sign. They'll step up. Looks like they'll run one more play here. Everybody's set. Troxler going to throw the pass. Steps up, and he's going to be sacked. Game is going to end on a sack by Will Marlin as he steps up and takes down Keaton Troxler. And that's how the game's going to end. Jonesboro is going to win big against West Memphis. They win the game 56-25. They snap the 2-game losing skid, and they have put the pressure squarely on Marion here as they fight for that home playoff game with a 56-25 win. We're going to get you to the America's Navy postgame show right after this, and we'll break everything down for you. Plus, keep an eye on that Benton game. Stay with us. You're listening to Jonesboro Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network.
More reasons to go to Wings to Go. TVs everywhere and variety of wings. From mild to, well, really hot. Just about any flavor you can imagine. Burgers, catfish, shrimp, tenders, salads, great food and atmosphere. Not to mention the sides and desserts and other stuff. 2 locations on Alexander and on Parkwood off Red Wolf. For 25 years, Wings to Go is the original and best place for wings in Jonesboro. Well, we think it is anyway. Wings to Go. Sports and wings. Life is good. WingsToGo.HungerRush.com for online ordering, DoorDash available, and Wacky Wednesday with 75-cent boneless wings.
The home of the best new and used sports equipment in Northeast Arkansas is Play It Again Sports. If you've got quality gear you're no longer using, just bring it in. Play It Again will pay you money. Want to test out a bat before you buy? Play It Again's rental program lets you test it out. And if you decide to buy, a big chunk of that rental fee goes towards your purchase. Visit Play It Again Jonesboro on Facebook for the latest deals. And come by 2006 South Caraway. Play It Again Sports, where everybody plays.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product. Absolute lowest prices in town. So when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store. 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro. 870-333-5068.
At Crown Trophy in Jonesboro, they know what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies, plaques, and medals to awards and even custom apparel, Crown Trophy helps you honor moments that matter. They're proud to support local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro and on Facebook. Crown Trophy, nationally known, locally owned.
Precision Lawn Management brings expert care to every yard they service. Every blade of grass is cut just right. Every edge is trimmed with sharp accuracy. Every landscape is designed with an expert touch because precision matters. Like a surgeon's steady hands in the operating room, an artist's perfect brushstroke, or a pilot making a flawless landing. True professionals don't settle for good enough. When it comes to your lawn, neither should you. Call Precision Lawn Management today at 870-275-5769. Precision Lawn Management, because a great lawn is no accident.
Calling all Red Wolves fans, the Social in Greensboro Village is your official A-State game day destination. Pregame with cold drinks and killer eats. Catch every away game at their watch parties. And after home games, the party's just getting started with live music and late night fun. Game day specials, great eats, and family fun. Always social, always game day ready. Follow the Social on Facebook and Instagram and make your next Red Wolves Saturday legendary.
It's time for the America's Navy postgame show. Be a part of a force that never quits. Visit Navy.com to find out more. Blake Gwynn here at the NEA Baptist broadcast position, filling in for Bud Schropel. Jonesboro has won this football game by the final of 56-25. And coming into this game, they were in a battle between the 4 and the 5 seed in this game. Jonesboro needing that 4 seed to get a home playoff game next week to start the 6A playoffs against the 5 seed from the West. If they would have lost, that would have put them in the 5 seed. They would have gone on the road to the 4 seed of the West. They also need, in conjunction with this, Marion to lose against Benton. Marion is currently down 28-14. With 9:31 left to play in the game, and Benton is driving with the football. So that is looking good also. We'll keep an eye on that score throughout the America's Navy postgame show. But if that score were to hold, we do believe it would be Fort Smith Southside that would be coming to Jonesboro as the 5 seed from the West next week. So coming up on this post-game show, we're going to walk you through kind of what happened in this game. We'll give you a quick recap. We'll give you a look at some of the stats, and then we'll also get you our JOSM player of the game. So Jonesboro opened the scoring in this game with a 37-yard touchdown run by T.J. Brown. T.J. Brown over 1,100 yards rushing on the season, and he got his only touchdown of the game right out of the gate, a 37-yarder to make it 7-0. On the next drive, it was a one-play drive for West Memphis. Andrew Clay took it threw it 41 yards to Kevius Woods to make it 7-6 as they missed the extra point, and it stayed 7-6. Jonesboro on the ensuing drive, Asa Myers opened the roof with one to Cam Davis, 42 yards to make it 14-6 Jonesboro. On the next West Memphis drive, Randy Eusebio had an interception. Jonesboro took the ball over but ended up punting, but on the punt was muffed, and Jalen Alexander picked it up, and that gave Jonesboro the football on the West Memphis 32. Asa Myers connected 8 yards to Cam Davis to make it 21-6, and that ended our first quarter. In the second quarter, West Memphis opened things up with a touchdown. Clay hit Elijah Magruder an 11-yard pass to make it 21-12, and that would be as close as this game would be for the rest of the time because Jonesboro would immediately answer. Asa Myers had a 2-yard keeper to make it 28-12. And it was on the next possession that things got really fun. Andrew Clay, the quarterback for West Memphis, dropped the football while he was rolling out. Jaquez Jordan scooped it up and took it 56 yards for a scoop and score to make it 35-12. Jonesboro would have another scoop and score on the ensuing West Memphis drive again. This one was on a bad snap that went over the head of Andrew Clay, and they scooped it up to make it 42-12. Jonesboro would score once again on their following drive after a turnover on downs by West Memphis. A 66-yard screen play to Cam Davis made it 48-12. Cam Davis had 3 touchdowns on the night. Jonesboro would then end up receiving a punt. They would end up, though, throwing an interception on the next drive to Martavius Sanders. That gave West Memphis the ball on the 6-yard line where Micah Engel hit Demetrius Kraft on the 4-yard touchdown pass to end the half, and the final score at the end of the first half was 49-18. After that, it was pretty well turbo clock time here at Centennial Bank Stadium, Cooksey Johns Field. There was a turnover on downs. Asa Myers ended up hitting Jaquez Jordan for his second touchdown of the game. Asa Myers had 4 touchdown passes to make it 56-18, and then the rest is pretty well history. There ended up being a 15-yard rushing play in garbage time by West Memphis. Our final score in this one, 56-25. Coming up on the America's Navy postgame show, we're going to get you our Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine player of the game. We're also going to update you on that Benton and Marion score and see where things stand as Jonesboro hopes to come right back here next week for the first round of the 6A playoffs. You're listening to Jonesboro Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network.
A home isn't just 4 walls and a roof. It's memories, milestones, a piece of who we are. That's why homeowners across Northeast Arkansas trust Ozark Valley Contracting to keep theirs strong. From roofs and siding to decks and full remodels, every project is built with care, craftsmanship, and pride because they know that quality work today means lasting value tomorrow. Call Ozark Valley Contracting at 870-586-4625 and build confidence in your home's future. Ozark Valley Contracting. Quality starts from the ground up.
One of Northeast Arkansas's most trusted names is celebrating its 24th year with a huge anniversary sale. Nebo Auto Center, your new car alternative, is home to a wide selection of late model, low mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that fit almost any budget. And at Nebo, you're dealing with an experienced, no hassle sales staff that you can trust. So go see your friends at Nebo at 3910 Stadium Boulevard during their 24th anniversary sale and visit NeboAuto.com. We go Nebo.
Pico Foods says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We are lifesavers, life changers, and those who bring life to your world. We are where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are here when you need us most. We are NEA Baptist.
You're listening to the America's Navy postgame show. Be a part of a force that never quits. Visit Navy.com to find out more. Blake Gwynn in for Bud Shropel here this evening. Let's get you to our Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Player of the Game. Getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. It's JOSM, and we're going to name our JOSM Player of the Game as Jaquez Jordan. He had a reception touchdown late in the game. He also had that 56-yard scoop and score that really started the scoring barrage for Jonesboro in this game. He was also very, very present, flying around on the defensive end of the football, making a ton of plays, had some hard hits, almost had an interception, put some pressure on the quarterback, had some good deflections as well in the defensive secondary. So, again, congratulations and a huge game from Jaquez Jordan for the reception touchdown and the scoop and score of 56 yards in this game. He is the player of the game, which is brought to you by the Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. Continuing on the America's Navy postgame show, looking around at some of the other stats, kind of hard to pick a player of the game in this one. Asa Myers had 4 touchdown passes in this game. That put him at 19 on the season, just 5 interceptions for him. He crossed 2,000 yards passing tonight. T.J. Brown had another touchdown. That was 19 for him on the season. He has over 1,200 yards rushing on the season. Cam Davis had an absolutely huge game. He had 3 touchdowns, and that included a 66-yard screen pass that he caught from Asa Myers and took it all the way to the house. Andrew Clay had 2 touchdowns before West Memphis sent in the subs. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take one more break here on the America's Navy postgame show. When we come back, we're going to run you around the 6A East standings, take a look at